Yo, what's good, everybody? Yeah, so I had to go live about 15 minutes earlier than planned. I got some things going on here in a little while, so not going to be a very long live stream this Saturday. And as you're coming in, just say hi, say what's up. We got a couple of things to talk about. So, we are going to talk about Google Fi and its current state, and how Google Fi definitely needs to partner up with another carrier as they did before to provide better service. But if that happens, is that going to come at a price? So that's one. Two, we're going to be talking about the Javier uh, Soltero, who's head of Google G Suites, and how he doesn't think that Duo and Google Meets should coexist. What up, Ricky? What's going on, man? They need a dumb skunk. Yeah, they do. Which is it's kind of funny. You say that because technically on my Pixel 4, since I have DSDS on my Pixel 4, I am currently right now running for my Google Fi number and text to come through on my Pixel 4, but data is fully dependent on AT&T. So that's kind of crazy, but I'm going to share a little bit about that. Also, going to be talking about Instagram and some trouble that Instagram could possibly be in. Also, the fact is that they are doing some changes to the gram itself to be like a competitor to TikTok. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Cool. Google Fi would be, yeah. AT&T and Verizon, definitely. So, I'm just going to kick it off right now as people come in. If you guys miss on this point, they can watch the replay. Hopefully they do. It's weird because my stream from earlier this morning is still saying processing on YouTube. I don't know what's going on with that. So, people can find it on my YouTube page and it should be live to see. But when I try to look at the stats of that live stream, it's just, yeah. It's just showing processing. I'm like, what's going on? YouTube, man. YouTube is just, oh my gosh, YouTube is just making some stuff. Of course, the price would double if you get what you pay for. Well, I mean, a lot of people that look at Google Fi tend to think that it's already high price for what it is for the unlimited plan, $70. Yeah, my uploads have been delayed too. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that too. That's kind of crazy, huh? That's happening. Who knows? Who knows what's going on with YouTube? YouTube always got issues. Sneed, what's up, bro? By the way, if you guys want to come in, let me know and I'll shoot you guys a link. It's open for anyone to join in. Technoid, if you guys want to join in, just let me know. I'll put that link in on the DM on Twitter and just bring you guys on. But yeah. When I say for $70, Google Fi Unlimited, it doesn't seem worth it. And I'm speaking from a consumer point of view. Hang on, it's copied. Okay. I'm gonna pop my Twitter open real quick. But yeah, honestly, I don't feel like I'm getting what I pay for when it comes to Google Fi. $70 for one line unlimited, it just doesn't seem right to me with the service that I'm getting. And I really wish that they would partner up with AT&T or Verizon. It's something that I just really want to see. Hang on. Let me add some people in here real quick. So I'll put Carlos. And who else? Okay, I'm about to shoot this DM. Hang on. Okay. It's so weird using Twitter on a Chromebook. I'm used to using it like using the app itself. Okay, there it is. All right. So I sent those links out if you guys want to join in. But yeah, I just don't feel like that paying $70 a month for unlimited with Google Fi and what I'm getting with T-Mobile is just like, If Google Fi had Verizon or AT&T, I would go with it. Yeah. Sneed, you're definitely right, dude. I mean, for $70 unlimited, and if they had Verizon or AT&T as a partner to kind of fall back on when most of the time that T-Mobile is the weaker signal, the weaker connection, then yeah, $70 would be fine. I think a lot of people wouldn't be so upset with Google Fi's pricing for $70 unlimited. I mean, their flex plan, which All right. We got Technoid here, so what's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. Dude. Just feel like talking about Google Fi a little bit and some of the other stuff here, especially Duo. They wanted to phase out Duo. I'm gonna get into that in a little bit.
Yeah, I heard about that. I got a lot to say
Mm,
on that. That's why I joined in. But I was hearing you talk about Google Fi. You know, I'll be honest with you. I don't know a lot of people that use it, so I can't really say how the performance is. But I know a lot of people aren't truly like into it, meaning like they're not compelled to switch because, a lot more people's, they don't know enough about it or they don't feel like it's, established, meaning like it's not really fully fledged out enough for them to make the transition. And
mhm.
that's kind of a reason why I kind of levitate against switching over to Fi because I know enough about it. You know enough about it. So we know
Yeah.
the details. This is our job. We talk about it, but I don't think I would switch just for the sole fact that I think I'd rather just if I'm going to switch to anything that has anything to do with Google Fi, or any like third party, I would rather just switch it to something like Visible that uses Verizon
Yeah.
service and spec.
Yeah, man. No, you pretty much hit it there. Like, I mean, I noticed lately that Google Fi is doing a lot of advertisement. I see their ads like in a lot of places, but that's just probably because I've searched it so much, so it's probably catered to like my search history. But I think, yeah, because I mean, there's some things that you could do with it, at least for with me, having kids and everything like that, and not wanting them to have like a full fledged phone number, and so giving them like data only SIM, which is attached, like the data that SIM card pulls from my line, so it registers and counts against what data I use on my line, and then so basically I have like 7 lines in like a makeshift family plan, and like for one line it's only like $70 for unlimited, but I have my wife, so it's 120 for 2 lines, and then those other 5 data only SIM lines. So that's why I use it and like it, but the service is terrible.
Oh
What's
yeah,
up,
I
Ricky?
mean,
What's up? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good myself, man. I appreciate you guys coming on. Um, sorry, Techno, go ahead, man.
no, you're absolutely right. Because Google Fi is using T-Mobile, and we all know how that's going. And I'll be honest with you, I'm in the process of switching out. I'm just still trying to convince the folks. You know what it is? They're long-term customers. They've been with T-Mobile since the '90s, like the early '90s, when they were starting up under like the other name. So they've been
Yeah,
with them long-term. So it's kind of hard to get them to switch over. But yeah, I mean, I would just rather go over to something like Visible, a third party, and other carriers and other things rather than T-Mobile service. Because Google Fi, I looked at the details. It's using, it's under the T-Mobile antenna, and it's using their broadband, and it's honestly garbage. I live in New York, so the broadband signal is just it's not good here. It used to be good at one point.
yeah. I've been experiencing that here. Like service with Google Fi has just dropped dramatically. I mean, I'm like thoroughly disappointed and enough to walk away. And then so that's kind of my dilemma now.
I know what you
What's up, Ricky?
What's going on?
mean.
Yeah. So I mean, I know you have a lot. I know you have a ton to say on T-Mobile, man. Like you pretty much have been on the front lines, just pretty much tearing apart all their BS. So
Yeah. What else is there to do?
yeah, I'm like wishful that Google even has any idea if they're going to even want to partner with like AT&T or Verizon. I mean, but I've heard nothing about them even attempting that. That's the sad part.
T-Mobile is a fungus. That's what SMT says. Yeah,
Yeah.
And the sad
fungus.
part is
Like the
like,
fungus between your toes, right?
ew, that's disgusting.
That's kind
But
of
I
harsh
will
on
say,
T-Mobile.
I've always a long-term T-Mobile customer. I joined back when I was 13 years old when John Ledger was just stepping in. I remember when they
Yeah.
were so desperate at that time, when they were, going bankrupt, they were looking for somebody to buy them, and then in comes John Ledger, and then you think, it was like, I'll be honest, like from 2014 to 2019, I think those were the best 5 years
I
that I
agree. They did have
those
some good
were
years.
they did, and the real problem for me, and I think Rick, I watched you a couple times. I know you talk a lot about it. You know exactly, where I'm going to go with this. But I think when they decided to do that merger, it was really where things took a dive because the truth is they bit off more than they can chew. They're already breaking
Yep.
promises. And, I remember, I joined SMT Nation back when the merger was working out the details with the FCC and things. I really wanted to believe it. I was sold. I thought, John Ledger knew what he was doing. John Ledger, for me, would have been the perfect guy to do it. But you could see T-Mobile had other plans, and you could see how fast he left because you could see
Yeah.
he's not a part of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. He jumped ship. It was sinking.
I think he's on another carrier now. I think he's using. I think I heard him saying he's using
Wow, that
AT&T
wouldn't be-
or something.
That
I
wouldn't
heard.
be.
I
I'd be
tried.
surprised at all.
Like when he posts stuff online, I try to look at his phone to see what carrier it says on the very top, just to see because
Yeah, I bet
Yeah.
you're still doing slow cooker Sundays too.
I haven't seen those.
AT&T
I haven't-
edition.
I bet you
haven't
don't
seen
have
those.
his T-Mobile pink stuff, but I still bet he's got T-Mobile or pink stuff in his closet though.
He gave some away. I don't know if you guys seen his
Yeah,
Periscope.
He got rid of all of his T-Mobile stuff. He gave it away.
Yeah, he gave out like
He said he had
did
to
like a
buy
little
all new
contest.
clothes because he didn't have nothing to wear because his only clothes were T-Mobile stuff. That's what he said.
And the worst part
So-
of all is that there's a book. They gave him a book of fans and people thanking him when he left. I don't even think he has that book anymore.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he got what $60 million, so I'm sure he went shopping and got all a new wardrobe.
Hell yeah, my man, living the life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably
Except
went and bought a yacht too.
He regret
probably-
cutting his hair though. I know that much.
He's
He
probably
posted that on
sailing
the
the whole
gram.
world with his yacht. Yeah,
Yeah.
But it is when you look at it, I mean, because when I used to work for Sprint, that's where our main competition was. Everybody was threatening to like
Mhm.
port over to T-Mobile, right? So like I seen, all the just the outflow from Sprint, and like trust me, there was like hardly anything a rep can do to stop someone from going to T-Mobile. There was like nothing. We didn't have anything.
well,
to
when I
offer.
was selling Nextel, the T-Mobile was not even really thought of. I mean, it was such a small company. So
Yeah. So it was like it was terrible. I seen T-Mobile go, and that's why like when Google Fi came around, I was just like, oh, okay, this is gonna work. But
Yep.
now, and I was sold on the merger too.
the best thing Google Fi could do right now is dump skunk.
They got to. I mean, they're not really making any competition because like Technoid said, like no one really has that faith in them because they're not really out there. Like other brands are. So people would rather go with Visible, or there's people that would rather go with Ting than go with Google.
Oh
Fi.
my god.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like I get all kinds of stuff that's sent to me like on Facebook, on Twitter, and like people will be like, they'll ask me questions about Google Fi, and then they'll be like, I'll just stick with Ting or I'll go with Mint Mobile. They'll go with something else.
Dude, you ain't even.
Well, they don't
lying.
understand Mint Mobile is T-Mobile.
Yeah, Mint Mobile. The only
Yeah.
thing though that
If you
I
pick
like
an
about,
MVNO that uses T-Mobile, when you leave T-Mobile, that's just
I actually
that's
know
stupid,
a couple people that
actually.
use Mint Mobile. I have a couple of friends that switched over because they just wanted to see how it's Ryan Reynolds. So they're like, let's see what he can do. And surprisingly, I got to be honest, my friends are now trying to convince me to switch. They say it's actually better than T-Mobile. The speeds are much better, and they said that they have a
Well,
much better time.
That's
Yeah, I'm
impossible.
not even. It is. I don't know what they're doing, but they
Because
said that they have.
it's the same network, and it's not even there's no priority, so it's not like there's no priority on T-Mobile. So
I'll send you the speed test if you want. I'll tell my friends to take a screenshot of the speed test because
3 p.m.
no, they take them like right in the afternoon, early afternoon, around 12, like in the heart of Manhattan. So they work, they commute.
Well, I mean, T-Mobile does work here in the Keys. That's because there's nobody on it.
That's nice. It doesn't work here in Phoenix. That's because a lot of people here are on it. Like T-Mobile is heavy
Yeah.
here. A lot of people have it here.
But you go up to Miami,
Yeah, Miami, I love
bogged down.
Miami.
Go to Fort Lauderdale, it's bogged down. I went to Las Vegas, it was bogged down. I couldn't even do a live stream on the shit. So
Oh,
I
shit.
dumped them. So
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
I got Verizon now, so I'm good.
Ooh.
Verizon works
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so I've been sending off like emails to Google Fi support, just kind of like hinting at them like, hey guys, let's get talking to AT&T or Verizon as another carrier to rely on. because that's the only problem. I mean, it's spotty here in Phoenix, so there's some places where like T-Mobile's still kind of good, like towards Tempe and Mesa. You get decent speeds there, but that's like a small strip of area, and then once you're out that area, it's back down to maybe like eight on the down and like under 1 on the up. And that's horrible.
Yeah, it's definitely hit and miss.
I don't know.
I wish they put their money where their mouth is.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. A couple days ago, my mom, she called up T-Mobile. There's been some reports on her bills, like the bills going up, and we have like a plan, like the senior citizens plan, because my mom, she decided to try to save a few dollars. So we took a look at the plan, and now they're charging extra. It's supposed to be 2 lines for $100, and you already gone up by $20. So like, where the hell's that coming from?
Wow.
Somebody says Google Fi is king for the military. I don't know why the military is using Verizon for all their stuff.
Well, Verizon's more reliable. They're more.
Yeah, the military has to have reliable stuff. They're not going to use.
Yeah,
the only good part of Google Fi was Sprint, if you was in an area that had good Sprint service. But now that T-Mobile is screwing up Sprint and decomming towers and stuff, it's going downhill.
Yeah, I would say.
So as time progresses, Google Fi is going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. Well, and then until pretty soon, Google Fi is only going to connect to T-Mobile stuff. And you go connect to there won't be no Sprint stuff left.
Actually, it doesn't connect to Sprint right now. Like my phone does not smart switch to Sprint, and if I force it, it won't find it. It's only T-Mobile because like US Cellular.
My friend said that in Ohio. My friend's in Ohio. He says his T-Mobile hotspot test drive he just got will not connect to any Sprint, even though it's got a better signal at his house.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go.
How do I recommend it, Oscar? I wouldn't sign up now.
And that test drive,
sign up for Google Fi.
He connected to it with his phone. Can't even carry on a conversation. He drives down the road. He drove down the road 20 miles, and I heard him about half the time.
I mean, Daryl's point is actually right there. Like, it does work overseas, and like that's probably one of. I mean, if you're someone who travels for business, especially if you go to China, you're golden there because it goes over the Great Wall. I mean, their firewalls that blocks from like certain things.
Well,
it doesn't get stopped.
So what is Google Fi using overseas? Because there's no T-Mobile or Sprint there or US Cellular.
They have.
They must be using some kind of proprietary Chinese signal or something.
Yeah.
Like they must be using something out there because I know China has their own network established.
International roaming in it?
Could be possible.
Yeah.
Something like that. International roaming, and then they do have contract deals with like local carriers in like 100. I think it's like they said 115 or something like that. Several countries they do. That's why it works out there. So it works internationally, and you don't have to.
So that's why you have to use a design for Fi phone because it has those international bands on it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's its only strong point. But that would only be for like someone who travels for business all the time.
Yeah,
gotcha. So that still is not enough to sell out here in the U.S., even though they're home base here in the U.S. And then, of course, being reliant on T-Mobile only, that's just going to make it worse for them.
Oh, Google Fi connects to the 3 networks in UK. Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's pretty good. Now, does it automatically switch to the strongest of the 3? Does it do the same thing? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like, what's his name? Josh Vergara, when he was with Android Authority, they did a whole thing on Google Fi when they traveled to China. And when he was like going through, because his flight left Japan to like through Russia, down through Korea, and then into China, like it just on the flight, you just saw it just start switching automatically.
Did we just lose you for a second?
Me?
Yeah, it looked like you cut out for a second.
No, no, he's looking good.
Yeah, it looks
on
like
my end, anyways.
Maybe it was on my end.
Maybe the skunk apes are on your tower there.
I'm on Verizon Wi-Fi. I got that fiber optic.
Okay.
I ain't messing with that skunk ape.
I know the skunk apes are out because they were on Carlos's stream earlier. He said he was out there eating antennas.
Damn. Speaking of skunk apes, do y'all believe that down there in Florida? Is that actually a real thing? Like, I know it's like a version of Bigfoot.
Of course. Yeah. They're real. They're out there eating T-Mobile antennas every day across the whole world of the country.
You'll be dying every time you talk about that on Twitter, man. The first time when you were really going after T-Mobile when you were on Twitter first starting, and then I was seeing all your tweets, and I was just dying, and my kids looked at me like I was crazy because I could not stop laughing.
It's like, what the heck are you doing? Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Like when I first saw those, I'm gonna be honest. I was like, this man's out of his mind. He's calling T-Mobile skunk ape. But then I started seeing all the issues. I'm like, this man's a genius.
Yeah, I came up with that term. It's skunk 5G and raccoon rabies 4G. That's what I came up with. I invented that. I should have the patent on that. I could be really rich.
Yeah, you can make shirts.
As soon as I get some more donations on my channel, I'm going to make some. I got merchandise now. I got a store. So you can buy RFK Tech merch. But what I'm going to do next is get some more images like a skunk ape or something, raccoon rabies or something like that. And I'm going to sell merch like that on my store. So that's coming next. I think people will buy raccoon rabies 4G on their shirt. You know, yeah.
I'll buy it from the shop.
I think it'll be a big hit because, you know, it'd be pretty cool. Hello, Jose. Definitely. Jose's in here.
Yeah, Jose's in here. We got Two Phones in here. Two Phones is dope, man. I like his channel. Yeah. That dude is solid.
Got some people coming in.
Cord cutters, and as a matter of fact, it was Two Phones that when I was watching his channel is the reason that like I found a lot of those like if you didn't have money, if you were broke as hell, you can still have like reliable phone service, and there was just so much shortcut to show to everybody. So I was throwing people towards his channel. And my
Jose says Google Fi is not switching to Sprint on his end anymore either. Yep. I was afraid that was going to happen.
Yeah, it doesn't anymore. That's the sad thing.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you can't force switch it anymore. The only time I've seen it, when I went to see my dad in, what was it? I think it was a couple of months ago in June. That's when I saw my Google Fi actually switch, but it switched to US Cellular. And it ran on them. Like the whole time I was in Oklahoma, it ran on US Cellular. Did not once touch T-Mobile. So like I already started to know it was going downhill.
Yeah, the technology is pretty cool. It's called DSDC. Dual standby or dual SIM dual connect. The DS is dual SIM dual standby, so you have manually switch between them. But the DSDC is dual connect. It automatically connects to strongest tower. It's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. We'll kind of move on a little.
Can you imagine AT&T and Verizon on Google Fi switching back and forth?
That's what I'm hoping for. Like
that's golden, man.
I'm like waiting for Google Fi to like block me from like hitting up their support and telling them like, hey, you guys should look into Verizon or AT&T, because like I do it like at least once or twice a week. I just do it just because I want someone to hear it and just go with it, you know.
Hello, Gene.
I don't want to leave Google Fi. Like I like what I have set up with them. That's the sad thing, but it's just
it's too bad the skunk ruined them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like Carlos was laughing when I was telling him like I have
rabies is running rampant.
I have the AT&T SIM that Carlos has let me hold. I have that in my Pixel 4, and I'm using the data off that.
So, sweet.
So I'm doing it, the ghetto rigged way.
Yeah. Jose says Google Fi needs to get rid of T-Mobile. Dump skunk. That's the motto of the day right there.
Yeah.
Dump skunk.
Definitely.
So what did you say? I'm sorry. Tito, I'm sorry. Before you said you were going to try to talk about Duo.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to get into right now, because that was so I saw it this morning, and then I went and did a quick live stream about it. I was kind of like Javier Sotero, the head of G Suites. Like someone needs to fire him because he wants to phase out Duo in favor of Google Meets and move some of the features from that to Meets, and it's like enough with the app killing and the feature move overs. Leave them alone. This is why nobody trusts Google services.
Yeah,
because they're always killing it.
If it's not broke, stop fixing it.
Yeah. Technoid, go ahead, dude. You had a lot to say.
Oh, you bet. Like I'm gonna just say this, and then I gotta start getting ready to run because the fights are starting to pick up now. But dude, like that's annoying. Like, this is exactly why, in my opinion, like I prefer Apple when it comes to their app managements. And everyone can say what they want about Apple, but you never see Apple kill things that fast. Like Google has a track record. They have a track record of notoriously running things and then killing it after a few weeks. And my problem that I have is that what's the problem with Duo? Duo is perfect. It's basically the equivalent of FaceTime, but done right. You have your It's really a good app. It's integrated perfectly with Samsung phones. It works well on iOS and on my end. It does the job well. I have not seen one person use Google Meets. I've never even heard of it. That pisses me off when I hear, they want to get rid of Duo in favor of that. I'm like, who the hell heard of that service? Like, come on.
Yeah.
If you're going to get rid of something, at least get rid of it with something established and something that people know. I'm pretty sure maybe 1% of Indians from India that know about Meets are probably using it more than the Americans here, the 0.5%. And it sucks because they're gonna get rid of it. I'm not trying to be mean, racist, and shit because I'm Indian, so I can say that. But I have a problem with Google just trying to just get rid of this crap, and it annoys me. Look at all of the crap that they've removed in less than a year. They've killed 75 different services they've offered.
Yep.
75. Do you imagine how much money, time, and energy they've wasted when they could have done that to make their current ones that are popular better? So all I'm going to say, and I'm going to let you guys go, is this. Google wants to, they want to favor this and that. Well, guess what? Maybe you should start sharing it with people and actually telling them exactly what the hell it is, because time I check, half of the shit you kill, nobody knows about. And I'm sorry if I took your monetization away. I will literally reimburse you for your monetization.
I'm not worried about it, bro. My live streams are open. I don't worry about it. So my videos is where I keep it clean. Live streams, it's fully open. I don't monetize them. So you're good, man. You're good. But very, very valid points.
That's all I got to say.
Well said. Well said.
You said it, man. You really did. You hit a lot of those points. And it's absolutely true. Because, I think the two of the services that they killed, I actually liked using, which was Inbox by Gmail. And I liked using Google+. I actually liked using that social platform, especially during the time when we had Hangouts on air, we had Google+, and while some people didn't like Google+ tied to YouTube, it made it easier to live stream simultaneously on both Google+ and on YouTube for both followers I had. And then Hangouts on air was great because you could have, what was it? I think it was up to 10 people at one time on a live stream, or I think it was more than that. I think it was 10 max, but they kill off all these services and they forget there's people that use them. Like when they gave their excuse of why they were killing Google+, and I know it was a BS excuse because of the fact is that they weren't maintaining it. So they had dead accounts all over the place, and there was so much security issues with the app itself. And the thing that I look at Google is you have a group of lazy, a team of developers that are lazy. Issues with the app itself.
Sorry, I was just checking the stream on my end. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's I knew that was one of the main reasons why they were going to scrub everyone's consumer account and just go strictly business on it. Is that they never really developed anything. Hangouts was such a flop because they never really tended to it. And then Inbox by Gmail, I liked it. I liked how it just smartly organized all my emails into categories. And I never saw the reason why they had to kill these things, as these things are in the graveyard. I mean, Google's graveyard is massive.
Well, as long as they don't touch my Google Voice, I'll be happy. If they end Google Voice, I am going to be one mad rabid raccoon.
Well, they're actually pushing more on Google Voice here. Shout out to Oscar for the super chat, dude.
Yeah,
thank you, man. I
look
appreciate
at that.
it.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're shutting down Google Voice on August 11th. Well, the old Google Voice on August 11th. So they kind of canceled a part of it.
Yeah,
the old Google Voice? What do you mean the old?
So,
go ahead.
They had an old website version of Google Voice, and I guess they just decided to kill it. I think it was integrated with. I forgot what it was. I think it was crap. I forgot. But it looked similar to Gmail. The only difference is it was just a legacy website, and I guess people really didn't use it as much as they wanted.
Yeah, it was attached. It was attached to Gmail.
Well, as long as I can still use my Google Voice on my web browser, I'm happy.
Yeah,
that's one thing I like about it. Yeah.
One of the smart things Google did was they actually they separated Google Voice from Google Fi. So if you're a Google Fi customer, you can now make a Google Voice number with the same email that you have Google Fi, and it's not going to deny you.
That's good. That's good.
Look at them super chats there, buddy. Look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, Gene, thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
$5 from Oscar. Keep it up, bro.
All my YouTube money goes to my kids. That's where
And
they take their money and they
Gene,
buy their toys and
$4.
everything.
Yeah, it sucks. I can't do super chats yet because I don't have 1,000
You will.
subscribers. But
You'll
You
get
will.
there. You work hard, you get there. But me, all my super chats, I tell them straight up, all the money you donate to the channel, it just goes for camera equipment and all that stuff. Because I ain't got no
yeah,
kids, I ain't got no family, I ain't got no bills. I mean, I work a
Not
good
yet.
job, but
Not
yeah.
not
yet.
yet.
You
It's
will
coming.
one day.
It's coming. It's creeping up in the background.
Well, I just got a green screen. I just got to get it up. So I
Yeah.
got that. I got my logo. I got my intro video. So yeah, my donations are being spent by. I don't have no kids to spend my money on, so the donations go to my channel to make it better. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I had to stop buying phones. I mean, that's like some of my subscribers have hit me up on that because like before I used to like unbox Boost Mobile phones and like tell them about it, and they're like, "You haven't bought any phones anymore." It's like, I'm transparent
Yeah,
with
that could
everybody.
get
I tell them,
expensive for a while. Yeah, I
"Ah,
mean,
I'm like,
phones are getting
dude,
more
I'm
expensive.
broke. Like
Yeah.
I'm broke. That's the thing. I'm broke. I don't got money to buy phones. So what I
And
got
it
is
sucks
what
for
I
me
got.
because I'm not even working because of this stupid, you know what, Corona
Yeah.
thing. So
Holy crap,
we have
Jose.
a
Thank you, dude.
contract that
Yeah,
maybe
we got a
starting in 2
$10 super
weeks.
chat.
So look at that, $10.
Man, shout out
Hey,
to
Not
you,
yo,
Jose. I
bad.
Tito,
appreciate it. Yeah.
I got to run, man. The fights are starting now, but
Yeah, go
listen,
for it, bro.
I'm glad you brought me on. Thank you, man. Rick, it's always a pleasure seeing you,
Yep.
man.
See you, Technoid.
Thank you,
All right,
guys. You
bro.
guys have
Take
a
it
great
easy.
night.
Have a
You
good
too,
night.
Watch
bro.
the stream.
Yep. Have a good night, man. Yeah, but no, we're gonna get you there. I mean, that is the plan, you know. I mean, aside away from that whole duo thing, but just like with your channel, like I said, I'm gonna push everybody, and like I know people get irritated when I tell them that I'm gonna eventually like fall off of YouTube one day, and it's not like it's gonna happen next month or whatever. It's just one day it's gonna happen. I'm just seeing my channel just kind of tank. I'm seeing it slowly going down, but that's just because I broke the number one rule on YouTube. I stopped
Oh,
caring about what my content is completely.
oh yeah. Well, that's why
Yeah,
I've been doing my polls on Twitter. I'm constantly putting some polls up there
yeah,
to see what people want. You know, just like I said, okay, do you want videos? You want live stream? And of course, what's frustrating for me is that 50% of them said we want to see videos. So I do the videos and nobody's watching them.
yeah.
They're
That is
not
crazy.
watching them and they're not liking them. So my stats are tanking since I started doing videos. It's like what? So
We'll see.
and I was going to do a live stream tonight, but then Carlos did one. So see, the thing is, I'm not going to compete against other people
Yeah,
because I don't want to force my subscribers to choose between me and somebody else. You know, it's just not fair. So I
yeah,
try to coordinate with others, make sure I don't do a live on top of another live. You know, so at least in the nearby, tech community like Sneed, Carlos, you, and all that. So I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow night. I'm gonna get with Carlos and Sneed and see if SMT does one kind of early enough. He does something around 7:30 or 8. It's a short one. Then I'll probably do one right after him. So we'll see how it goes.
yeah. I was gonna say with your channel, you're gaining subscribers based on the fact that you do live streams, right? Like
Yeah,
that's where you're at.
that's where my main momentum was. Yeah, then everybody's pushing for the videos. Of course, I got that huge donation of $225 a month on Patreon. They said I'll donate every month as long as you do videos. So, so I'm going to keep doing them. So
Yeah, because
I just got to get them
YouTube's
shorter
algorithms.
because people say they don't want them very long. So so
Yeah,
I'm going
that's
to do a
why.
10-minute video and see how that does. So
Yeah, well, because the reason I say that is because like YouTube's algorithm is tricky, but there's some things that I do know about the algorithm that and this is why I said like with my channel it started to drop because I stopped caring because the
hmm
algorithm pushes your content the way that you've been doing it, right? So like if you are a live streamer, then it's gonna constantly push that. But the moment you switch up and like say you drop a video, it's and if people skip watching the video because they're used to you live streaming,
yeah,
then automatically your other live streams are going to be harder to circulate around. Like you have to kind of stay
right,
within what you've been doing.
yeah.
And
Yeah, I've actually noticed that when I'm watching my stats and everything that you definitely have to have regular live streams and regular videos. If you stay at the same constant pace like that, then the stats usually do better and everything. So I
yeah,
did
so
notice
that's why I
that.
say like I got tired of it, with YouTube. I've been around since 2011, so I'm just like, okay, you know what?
Yeah,
Like I can't keep talking Boost Mobile. It's getting redundant. I'm off
yeah.
of it.
It
I just
really
started
gets
doing my own
frustrating
thing.
because after a while, there's just you think, okay, well, I've talked about a lot of the major stuff. What am I going to talk about next? It's really hard. That's why I did another poll on there. So, okay, do you guys want to see computer stuff? Do you want to see, stuff about amateur radio? I mean, I'm sure there's somebody that might be interested in that because I've been doing that for 30 years. So I have a lot of knowledge on that. So I just want to find something that I can bring knowledge to that people care about, So.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I don't understand why YouTube's like that, because like basically variety channels don't stand a chance anymore. So like my channel's variety. I go far left, far right, up, down. It don't matter. Like some days I'll talk about movies, some days I'll talk about my feelings, some days I'll talk about tech.
There you go.
Like YouTube's just like, oh, you're not talking about one thing over and over. Start going down. So I'm like,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
YouTube, do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got Baby Yoda in here, Mavs in here, Gene's in here. A lot of people from my channel's in here.
Yeah, they're all coming in.
Good to see you guys. Yeah, it's amazing how they see I'm over here with you and then just like pop right in here, so that's good.
Yeah. Because I normally don't live stream. Like this is like I've done it before and then I stopped doing it for a long time, and so I'm kind of getting back into it. And like I tell people, they don't believe me. I have stage fright, kind of.
No.
Yeah, that's why I don't do a lot of live stream.
You seem like you're doing really fine. So.
No, like I'll tell you right now, I am nervous. I am nervous because I know this is live.
What?
People can see me. Yeah. Like,
oh no.
Videos is not a big deal for me because it's like you record it and then you upload it. That's it.
True.
But live is like I know someone's watching me.
Yeah, well, I guess the reason I don't have stage fright is because I got a lot of teaching background, so I'm used to talking in front of people, in a class, and coming on here with the live stream is just it really seems like it's no different to me. So.
Oh, he says Google Fi Force switched over here where he's at. 2 phones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you gotta do that. 2 phones on your live stream. You gotta show that.
They haven't done all the areas yet, so it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
As they go around, they do the areas. As soon as they hit them towers, man, they're just gonna turn that switch off, and that's it.
You know what's crazy about that is that what Carlos shared with me last night on that long ass live stream. Man, I cannot believe that they do that with the towers, man.
Yep. They got some sloppy work going on there, so it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the skunk apes are eating the antennas, so that's
why there's no fiber connected to those panels.
That's right, because the skunk ape got up here and he ate those.
That never gets old for me when you guys talk about the skunk apes. They're eating that fiber just every time. Like
got fiber in the teeth.
Yeah, I just think of like they need fiber to be healthy too, right? So,
yeah, exactly.
It is crazy, man.
It's good stuff.
It is.
Gene says he's nervous with his live stream too, but now he's comfortable. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and it's crazy that people don't believe me when I say that. And I'm like, I
really could. I can really tell that when I'm watching you. Yeah, I do.
I think it's noticeable. Like if you look at Sneed's old streams where he had me on it, you could tell there. You could really see it because like in a dynamic.
Oh well, I guess if you're on a big channel like that, it does. Yeah. But what? Yeah. But I remember the first time that Sneed invited me on when he, back, I think it was November. He had me come on there. And I jumped on there the first time, and I wasn't even nervous at all. And I knew there's he had I think that night he had 200 or 300 in there, so it was crazy. But he told me afterwards, he goes, "Dude, you need to start a channel." He says this is natural for you, so he said you need to do a channel. I didn't really want to do a channel, so but him and Carlos both told me, he said, "Hey, you got to."
Yeah.
So I figured, so I did it. So.
Yeah, well, we need more. We need your channel, Carlos, Sneed, Technoid. Like the reason that I say I'm going to push you guys is because I'm not hating on the major channels,
right?
But I'm tired of them and the info that they give and the influence that they put. That's what
I'm so sick and tired of seeing phone unboxings and rumor this, rumor that. Oh my god, it's just some of them channels I can't even watch. I just can't. I can't. As soon as I watch them, it's just like I want to vomit. It's the same crap.
Like the main channels have influence because they have partnership deals with Samsung and LG, so they're only going to tell you what the company wants them to say and not say what should be said. And so, well, you guys can be real about what you guys are doing. That's
nobody owns me.
Yeah, that's why
I say how it is.
Push you guys. We need you guys to get bigger, like Carlos too. Everybody else on that. Technoid definitely. Technoid is like, dude, I love his channel, man. I love his.
Oh yeah, he's really fun to listen to. Yeah, he's really good.
We got another one from Mikey.
I like his sense of humor he has too. Kind of reminds me a little bit about me when I do stuff. Yeah, Carlos called me tonight and he said, "Dude, I watched the replay." He said, "When you was talking and then you popped that skunk ape up on the screen real quick and you screamed," he said, "I about jumped out of my damn chair." He said, "I wasn't even expecting that shit." It was like crazy. So I try to do stuff to make things fun, you know. I learned that as a teacher. When I used to teach paramedic and firefighter stuff and CPR stuff, I learned that, you know, the students, you know, they learn better when they're relaxed and you're having fun. If you're having fun, they're more receptible to learning. So that's where I picked that up from. So
yeah, SignUp Pro does that, man. You can see
I've been in classes before that the instructor, he goes up there and goes, "Okay, blah 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 blah," just all night long, and it's like at the end of the class, you're going, you're falling asleep, you know, and you're just bored. You say, "I want to get the hell out of there." So
yeah, that's my 7th grade science teacher, Mr. Lee. He was like that, man. And like classes was like an hour and 42 minutes. So just enduring that, man. Oh wow, I couldn't.
So you got Benjamin in there. 2 phones for free.
Yep.
See who else you got in there?
He was talking about
Mikey's in here now.
Yeah, he gave a super chat.
Yeah, $2. There you go, man. You're going
good. Metro now. Well, he says he's getting good speeds with Metro.
Well, if you're in the right spot, it's going to work. But if you're in the wrong spot, it ain't going to work.
No.
If you don't do any traveling, you're okay.
Yeah, especially here in Phoenix, it's the density is not good. That's what was it? Caleb was talking to me about that.
SignalCheck Pro app is showing me everything with the bands. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty good app. Yeah, SignalCheck Pro is good.
Yeah, I have it on my phone. That's how I know. Like with T-Mobile in my house, I'm connected.
The network info one is good too.
Oh, I gotta look at that one. I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, that's a good app.
Yeah.
Yeah, SignalCheck Pro is good.
You met Technoid in real life at the mall?
At the mall? Oh, okay.
What mall?
So Mikey's up in New York City? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know where he was at. So, yeah, I haven't met anybody on the channel here except for Pete and Carlos. I met them at CES, but yeah, I'm looking forward to January to go to CES again. Hopefully the virus is over.
Carlos told me that it's virtual. It's virtual next year because I was gonna go. That was the plan.
Oh, they did announce that they're not gonna have it where you can go there.
Ask Carlos about it because I was supposed to go this past CES. I was supposed to go, but Carlos invited me such short time, and I didn't have time to like set up for someone to watch my kids, so I couldn't go. And I was like, next year I'll go. So I asked him last night on the stream, and he was like, it's all virtual because my plan was if you were going and Carlos was going, everyone was going. And it was like we were just supposed to like click up and just
it's just not going to be the same. Well, hopefully they'll change their mind between now and then because going there in person is just. I mean, there's some things where you can do virtual online is okay, but then there's other things you got to be there. So it's like watching Alaska through a camera, you know, and you film Alaska, and you're sitting there looking. It's like, oh wow, that's beautiful. Oh yeah, that's nice. But if you're staying there in person and you look left and right and see the mountains and the eagles flying around, it's just no comparison, man. It's just like here in the Keys down here. You can look at the Keys all you want on video and pictures, but until you come down here and actually look at the water and everything and the ocean and how beautiful it is, it just blows your mind, man. There's another super chat.
Serrano. That's another YouTuber. You check him out, man. He's actually pretty dope. I like his channel too.
Really?
He's down to earth. Yeah, Serrano I've known for a long time.
Okay. And then you got Rax Thappa.
Yeah.
That's how you say that. And Vlad. Oh, I know Vlad. He's been on my live before.
Pixel 485G.
Good, but it's not always accurate. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Pixel 485G. I mean, $499.
Yeah. The only bad thing about that phone is just going to have the X52 modem in it. It's not even going to have the X55.
Yeah.
So.
I did research on that after you guys were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I wouldn't buy no 5G phone until next year when the X60 comes out. Oh, which model? Yeah.
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 I don't know. Google's
The only reason to get a 5G phone right now with the X55 modem in it is so that you get the advantages of LTE. Like if you're on AT&T and you want to take advantage of 7-carrier aggregation, yeah, get a 5G phone. Then you get some awesome speeds on AT&T. But if you're on T-Mobile, don't get a 5G phone because they don't even have 5G. They don't even have good LTE.
Whoa, Android
And
stands
as
for the
far as
$10. Salute.
Verizon, if you're in a big metropolitan city with a millimeter wave, yeah, get a Verizon phone. But if not, don't even worry about it. Wait till 2021. That's going to be the year for 5G when the real stuff comes out.
We're here. Since I got you on here, because
okay,
you know about the network stuff, right? Like that's why I watch your channel, so I watch Sneed, right? You guys on the network side, I'm like the hardware software guy, right? So I can only really speak on the hardware and software. So for my viewers to see when they watch the replay, can you explain why? Because like a lot of people really believe that T-Mobile has standalone 5G, and I'm like, I tell people they don't.
Yeah, it's not. It's fake. Just like their 5G was fake when they turned it on. The same thing.
So do you want to explain that? Like, I'll give you the floor to explain it right now, so that way they understand why it's not real 5G.
Well, I mean, you can watch. Carlos did a video on it. He actually was out there field testing. He was showing people. He was connected to their supposed standalone, and he made a phone call.
Yeah.
And guess what? It made a phone call. If it was real standalone, it won't make a phone call because an X55 modem does not have voice over NR. So in order to make the phone call, it had to go to LTE. So how did it go to LTE and made a phone call if it's on standalone? That just proved right there that it's not true. It's not, and they're using some kind of software. They're using some kind of software, a cloud software that makes it look like it's virtual, but it's not. So, and here's the thing: Band 71 is only 30% coverage of all their towers. So why would you want to stand alone without LTE and have no service, then service, then service, then no service, then service? Because there's no overlapping on Band 71. There's no tower that has, or towers that has Band 71 next to each other. They upgrade like 1 out of every 5 to 6 towers. So why would you want to be on standalone? It's really stupid, and the pings are not any better. The speeds were okay when you're close to the tower, but you know why? Because nobody's using it yet. Because nobody has a 5G phone using it yet. Only 1% of the phones out there has 5G. So if you got the whole bandwidth of the standalone supposed that they have there, of course it's going to be fast. But what's going to happen when you put all their customers on that standalone system? It's going to crash. It won't even be able to handle it. It won't have enough bandwidth. Here's the thing with T-Mobile. They're out there to say, we're first. We're first in this. We're first in this. We're first. We're first. We're first. Even though they don't do it right, but they get the title they're first. So that's their problem. What they need to do is spend the money, do the time, make the shit right, stuff right, I should say.
No, you can say shit.
Get it right, and then launch it. I mean, look what Verizon's doing. Verizon's doing standalone 5G on all their bands right now. They're upgrading everything. But do you hear talk about it? Do they brag about it? No. One day in 2021, they're going to flip a switch and say we got nationwide standalone 5G on all bands. Low band, mid band, and millimeter wave. And here's your X60 modem phone that will do it all and get 2 gigabits down no matter where you go in the country. That's what's going to happen. And AT&T is going to do it. They've already said they're going to turn on standalone in January. And this is real stuff. We're talking standalone on every single site they have and every single band they have. Not this 1 out of 6 towers like T-Mobile did. So,
that's why. Sense. No, it makes perfect sense. And like even with that, like I tell people that talk to me about it, I have seen really good changes in AT&T, and you know, and that's why I told Carlos, like Carlos,
AT&T is like smoking right now, man. Them towers they're hitting, oh my God, you're seeing 300 to 400 down with LTE. That's crazy.
Yeah, like right here at my house, like I always joke around and say like this apartment complex is built on a burial ground because like there's barely any signal that I get from any carrier in here, and like AT&T was pulling in my house probably like 15 down, about 8 up. But over the last week and a half, it's hitting like 80 down and then 24, 27 up. And when I leave the complex, it shoots to like 180, 200, and like freaking 40 down, 40 up. And I'm like, I'm seeing these significant changes with AT&T, and then following like what you shared on your live stream.
Yeah. And Maverick says a good point too. It's about the hardware too. I forgot to even say that. Yeah. But to have the true 5G standalone system, you have to have the hardware. The digital unit is the main brain, okay? But guess what? Nobody has sold any digital units yet. Verizon placed a huge order for digital units for standalone. Okay. So if Verizon's the first company to place an order for them, then how is T-Mobile putting them out there already? Because you can't have standalone without a digital unit. And that the digital unit is the actual baseband control unit that controls the whole tower. If you don't have that, if you have just a regular baseband, it's not going to work. So I mean, they're saying they got standalone 5G, but yet they didn't buy no hardware. That's like saying you got a Rolls Royce out in your garage, but you didn't go to the dealership and buy one. You just got a cardboard picture out there of a Rolls Royce in your driveway. It's the same thing. I think we should start calling, instead of calling T-Mobile Skunk Mobile, I think we should start calling them Deception Mobile, because it just seems like it's lie after lie, deception after deception with those people.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about Carlos last night when I was telling him about it. Like, because he, like I know, like Carlos cares. He's got a big heart. You know that. And,
Carlos is a good dude. Yeah.
And like, he, even though like he doesn't show that it affects him, it does affect him. Like when he is trying to show the truth to everybody and everyone's rejecting it. And I keep reminding him
with me. I got haters attacking me, and I got threats. I've already gotten threats that I need to shut my channel down or else. Yeah, I've gotten threats already.
Dude, that's going way too far.
Yeah, I got an email, right? On my Gmail. And then I opened it up and I read it. 30 seconds after I read it, it self-deleted and removed itself off my computer, out of the inbox. Now tell me how sophisticated that is. Who's smart enough to do that? Who even has that technology that can just remove it right back off the computer after they send it, after you read it? That's kind of spooky stuff there.
That is.
So whoever these people are, they are mad of what I'm saying, and same with Carlos and all them. So, I mean, with us exposing, we're whistleblowers. Yeah. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if more happened, So, but yeah, we're getting attacked every day because we're telling the truth. So.
Yeah, and like that's what I was talking with him about, and I told him like, during when John Ledger was CEO of the company and he was doing all those Un-carrier moves and and fighting to take the third position from Sprint to take that spot, like I was like, he developed a cult-like following. And what's sad is that even though John is gone and Mike is in place, the cult-like following is still there. The mentality of their followers still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Gene has a question. He says, Dish is having their own 5G network, but when will it be available? Well, they're talking about getting it started this fall, sometime this fall, October, November. They're going to start launching it, and they're going to do it as a market-by-market area. Because remember, they can use Skunk Mobile as a MVNO. So basically, when they turn on their service, it's going to have the ability to use their stuff and then whatever towers they put up. Now, they're going to be doing standalone from the beginning. It's going to be standalone 5G from the beginning, and it's going to have all kinds of different frequency bands. So it's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be 70% done, they said, in 3 years. So we'll see if that can happen. Of course, T-Mobile has been struggling to do what they've done for 10 years, and it's still not even close to everybody else. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. But I think Dish has got a really good shot of building a really, really good network, because it's going to be open RAN. It's going to have all that new remote access architecture and all that, and a cloud-based controlling software. And it's really going to be a real high-tech network. And it's going to be half the price of a normal launch of like the old LTE. And that's why they're going to be able to spend just a little bit of money on it and get it done pretty quick. But I'm very impressed on what they're doing from what I'm reading. And then of course when they add mid-band, I can't wait to see what they bought with the CBRS band 48, because I'm sure they bought a nice good bit of chunk on it to use to help in the urban areas. And then of course we got these other two auctions, the 3.7's coming later, and then now the 3.4. So we got 2 more auctions coming. So it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, Jane asked, but will Dish keep Boost and Ting? So do you think they'll keep those prepaid MVNO?
Well, I mean, if they're buying the MVNO, then they're actually going to take over the customers. I don't think they'll keep it as a separate MVNO. I think eventually what they're going to do is they're going to take their Ting and their Boost, they're going to merge them into one brand, whatever name they may come out called Dish Cellular or Dish Wireless. We don't know what. I look for a name change to come up, and when they do that, I think they're going to take those postpaids in and put them under one brand, the new brand, whatever it is, and then I think they're going to open up a postpaid also, and then start selling postpaid. But they can't do that until they get some phone vendors that's going to be able to do all those bands. And the one band that they're really struggling with right now is 12 gigahertz, because they have a whole bunch of 12 gigahertz. And if they launch that nationwide on all their towers, it's got a little bit more range than the other millimeter wave, which is like 29 gigahertz. So the 12 gigahertz band, especially being a high power band, it's going to be good. But you got to get phones that's able to do that. So that's where their trouble is right now. They got to get vendors that's going to be able to do that. And the trouble is, you're not going to be able to take an AT&T phone, a Verizon phone, or a Sprint phone and use it on Dish because of these unique frequencies they're going to have. So when you do go to Dish, you're going to have to go with whatever equipment that they sell to get full advantage and use out of it.
Oh, okay. Hang on. YFS wants to come in, so I'm going to try and shoot him a link.
Okay.
Real quick to answer that question, Rax. So my life's a little bit weird, okay? My dad was in the United States Air Force when he met my mom. So technically I was born in Thailand, and I was in Thailand as an infant for about close to a month. And then I was flown back to my dad's home base at Eglin Air Force Base in Florida. And so that's where my birth certificate says that I was born, even though I was born in Thailand. And was raised in Hawaii most of my life. But right now I currently live in Arizona because Hawaii is like overpriced and everything is just, it's overkill to live there.
Yeah, and happy early birthday too. I seen somebody post that. I didn't know it was your birthday coming up.
Yeah, Tuesday. It's funny because Lawrence sent me a care package from Hawaii. He sent me the
election day baby, huh?
Yeah, so
there's a lot of elections on this next day for like the different races out there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's election day down here in Florida on Tuesday the 11th or Tuesday, whatever. It's 15. What's that? The 18th, I think it is. Yeah, I think the 8th. Is that when your birthday is? 18th?
Yeah, the 18th.
Yeah, that's when the Florida elections is for this, because there's 3 elections. There's this one, then there's another election, and then there's the main election. So that's funny that the one here for the first one for Florida is on the 18th coming up.
Trying to get
the cult of magenta shills. Do we got some magenta people in here?
Probably.
Sneed says 12 gigahertz isn't possible in wireless yet. Yeah, that's what the problem is. It's satellite still can technically, yeah. There's still fights going on right now with that band too. So, I mean, Dish owns it, but Dish wants to use it for 5G. So yeah, there's disputes going on. So until gets fixed, and then they have phones that can do that, they're kind of screwed right now. So, yep, that's true.
Okay, I sent him the link, so he should be joining.
The capacity is amazing. I forget how many megahertz. I think it's 500 megahertz they got on that thing, on 12 gigahertz. It's crazy. A lot of bandwidth. And of course, Dish bought a lot of millimeter wave too, so they could do IAB and link all these towers up, they don't have to run that much fiber. All they got to do is run fiber in certain areas, and then they could beam it to like 50 other towers with this millimeter wave. And I don't know if anybody knows that this last millimeter wave auction, the FCC put rules on it. They have to launch 30% of their each market of those frequencies, either point to point or on a mobile wireless. If they don't get that 30% done in so many years, they lose it. It gets re-auctioned. So yeah, all this millimeter wave that just got bought from auction 103, they have to deploy 30% of it. So every carrier you're going to see, it's going to be deployed.
There's 106 gigahertz frequency. The FCC sucks.
Yeah, the FCC. Oh, yeah. Well, at least it's a little bit better than it used to be. In the past, the FCC was really brutal. It was really horrible. But it's gotten a little bit better. But I know he's going to agree to disagree. SMT hates the FCC. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What up, dude?
Bro, how you gonna be talking about wireless spectrum and you ain't putting me in? Come on now.
Your ears are burning up, bro. Your ears are burning,
don't do
right?
that, bro. We talking wireless spectrum now. What'd you do? What'd you do, chump?
Vaping kills,
bro.
maybe.
They done messed up the fight, bro. The stream. You done messed it up.
What?
Man, you're fired, bro. Why you put the remote where I asked you to do one thing, which is nothing, and you still messed that up. All right, we're back. We back. All right, fight time. We're good.
What's up, man?
You like that saying?
Is there any blood yet?
That's what I tell my students. I asked you to do one thing, which is nothing, and you still messed it up.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, we told T-Mobile to do one thing too: build some damn sites. And
well, you know how that goes.
You put Band 71 out there. You
down and shit. It's crazy.
You do one tower out of 6 towers.
Well,
put Band 71 on it, and then you call it nationwide 5G. No, it's nationwide Swiss cheese. That's what it is.
Me and Ricky are probably the only two people that are high on the Dish network. You know, coming into the wireless game.
Yeah, I'm excited about Dish.
I don't think everybody else sees it the same way, dude.
I haven't looked up into it, so I'm gonna start looking up on that.
I'll
tell you what, dude. Go back to my first videos from last summer. Start there, you know, and then go from there.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff on it. Yeah, he does.
And you'll, if you watch each one progressively, like even if you just watch a couple a week, you'll start to see things coming together. They're being innovative. I mean, bro, like a lot of people dog Charlie Ergen. This guy went to India and Japan to figure out how he wanted to run his network.
Exactly.
That means he's thinking outside the box. He's not doing traditional wireless, you know.
And one of the companies he picked was Fujitsu in Japan. Yes. They make very good equipment. And they have a very successful. Yep.
He picked their brains. He said, "How do I do this?
Yep.
You know, how did you guys do this? You know." And
Japan has an amazing 5G network. They're getting gigabit speeds over there.
They do, and all mid-band too.
Yep, it's all mid-band.
It's all mid-band.
It's
They're not even really using millimeter wave. I hear they use millimeter wave in Tokyo a little bit, but it's still
they got a little bit, yeah. But yeah, I
Kathy, I'm silently lurking.
This dish plan they got is amazing because I was reading up on it, and it is just they're using Open RAN, which is awesome. They're using Mavico or Mavenir, I think is what it's called.
Right.
Yeah, that's the Open RAN software.
Yeah.
And then Fujitsu, and then that other company for the hardware.
VMware.
Yep. Well, there's another company too that.
Oh, they got Fujitsu. They got Mavenir.
I forget what the other one was called.
Man, I've been trying to keep track. I mean, I'm sure I got it covered somewhere in one of my videos.
Oh yeah.
Because every time they drop something, I bring it to the forefront of my channel, bro. And I don't think people understand. I mean, their network's going to be scalable, flexible. They're going to be able to support customers on a massive scale if they wanted to, if they were to grow to that point. And I think what's actually going to be pretty nice is when they're able to help other companies get onto their open platform, because
let's
say you have a business and you wanted like a private network, they could slice that for you.
Oh yeah.
If you like, they might have something potentially with Amazon. They could potentially do something with I don't know who would be, maybe Apple. Who knows if they got in as an investor. But they do need capital. They are going to have to build out physical sites.
Need to get. Yep, they need a backer. That's for sure.
But if you're talking to Charlie Jurgen, it's like a foregone conclusion that they're building out this network. So he must feel pretty good about his situation when it comes to the building of the network. So I don't know, man. Well, I don't know what to think, because there aren't any deals with American Tower. There aren't any deals with Crown Castle, the traditional tower site construction companies.
Yep.
But all we hear from the T-Mobile side is they're not paying us, or their build out is slow. So I don't feel good about that.
Yep.
So how am I supposed to feel positive about Skunk Mobile, as Ricky would say? I feel positive about Dish because, they're starting from scratch. They have the opportunity to do something a little bit more.
Well, here's the thing. Dish hasn't done anything yet to make any mistakes on this wireless build.
Yeah, but
T-Mobile has a track record.
That's a bad way to look at it. Is like, who's the better company? The one that messes up less? Like that's that's a horrible metric, bro. That's like, I'll take the lesser of the two evils.
What's up, YFS?
Do we?
Yo, what's up?
Do the one that's never done anything, or do the one that's messed up everything for the last 10 years?
I know. Well, apparently everything was cool until December, bro.
Yeah. Oh God. We were also excited for that 5G launch. We was like, oh God, this is going to be great. And then all of a sudden we just started looking, and it's like, what? That's like saying that you're gonna bring me some ice cream, okay? Say, hey.
Oh, Ricky's
Sneed,
analogies are great. Watch this.
Sneed, I'm gonna bring you some ice cream. And then Sneed's going, yeah, ice cream. And I come up and I bring him a cow patty and sit in front of him. And he goes, what the shit is this? That's what T-Mobile just did to us.
Oh,
ridiculous,
man.
Man. Have you ever stepped in a cow patty? I have.
I am the majestic.
I grew up on a farm.
So I have seen cow patties. So.
Yeah.
So we got YFS in here with us now. So what's up, man?
What's up, YFS?
Hey, what's up, guys? Nothing much.
What's up?
Took a minute because I was checking out my mic settings.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's always good to do. You don't want to be too soft or too loud.
Yeah.
You definitely want to be just right. Of course, Skunk Mobile don't know how to be just right.
Skunk Mobile doesn't know how to do anything.
That's true.
Tito, you didn't know what you were signing up for when you set up these links, bro.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's all gravy with me, man. Like I said,
gravy train, huh?
The Skunk Mobile just kills me all the time. Just eating
Did you
fiber.
see Skunk was in Carlos' stream, kept coming there saying he's hungry, looking for some antennas and shit. I was laughing. And then he was saying something about the antennas in Colorado tasted like nectar or something like that.
But let me tell you why we need them to do better. Let me tell you why Skunk Mobile needs to do better. So if they don't, I'm at a house right now that has 50 megahertz of spectrum connected right now, and I'm getting 10 megabits per second.
What?
To show you how congested Verizon is over here. Like think about it, right? You're 50 megahertz, Ricky. This should be 100 megabits per second.
Easy.
I remember that. Magical Mermaid, I remember that.
Right? And it's not, because that means nobody over here has the skunketh, Nobody has skunketh over here. Everybody's got Verizon because they trust it,
Yeah, like I said, I had to ghetto rig my Pixel 4 with Google Fi on it. Yeah. I have Google Fi on eSIM. So my Google Fi is on the eSIM, and then I have the AT&T SIM in the physical SIM slot. Data is pulling from AT&T, but calls and texts is coming from Google Fi. That's like the only way I can get like the best speeds and data. That's ghetto rigged right there.
Yeah, because you're trying to find the best solution to support your data needs. You're getting it from AT&T. AT&T is giving you the real bandwidth, bro. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, dude. Every time I try to do a live stream with Skunkith, it drops, bro.
I remember your scopes would crash on.
I couldn't do a
and they
live
always
stream.
and they always tell me, "Why don't you ever do it from T-Mobile?" I'm like, I cannot do it. It doesn't work.
That's right.
Oh, I got you on here, Sneed. What was up with that tweet?
Bro,
The-
bro, who is T-Chains, bro?
Oh God. Don't
That's
make
Is
it
that a real?
vomit.
Is that a real thing, bro?
I don't know. And like you asked me if they follow me, they don't follow me. But the person liked the tweet when I said nope.
Yeah, bro. He started following me on Periscope and Twitter.
Oh man.
And my question is why? Why are you following me on Twitter and Periscope?
Well, like, is he absorbing the knowledge that you're laying out for everybody, or is he being
No,
combative?
dude. He goes into the windows of the T-Mobile stores in the mall, and he jiggles his belly, bro. I don't know what his job is exactly.
And flash his chain.
No, he's not flexing his chain. He's jiggling his
big-
belly, bro.
His big T chain.
Oh no.
He's not dancing. He's shaking his gut. That's all he's doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was curious about that because I was like, what's going on here? And should I even be alarmed?
Oh God, here we go, bro. Oh my God, how did you end up here? Seriously, how did this happen? Oh God.
Oh jeez.
Let me guess. The Earth's flat too. Let me, what else you got for me?
Yeah, the Earth is
you got
flat.
for me?
That's how T-Mobile has nationwide 5G. They
Yeah.
beam that 60 miles across that flat Earth
Oh
there.
God.
No, 5G,
Airplanes are a hologram.
5G and that thing is not related.
Man,
Well, I don't know why
someone-
people are on that though with the whole.
Bro,
5G.
there's literally
It was the 4G,
50. There are 50 or more countries in this world that are still in 3G, and they got COVID.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's the
so-
radio waves. Of course. Of course.
Oh my God, man.
It has to be.
This is just, I don't even know what to say anymore, dude.
Raccoonery buffoonery.
Oh,
That's what
totally.
you say.
Oh man.
Totally. Oh,
Now that's
yeah.
Sneed's term. He patented that one. That's his.
That one's mine. Yes, sir.
He owns that one. Definitely.
No,
But he
You
wouldn't
don't
own
believe
it
in-
if it wasn't for mine.
You don't
I
believe
appreciate
in
it, Kathy.
coincidence.
Yeah,
So
I
excited
mean,
to go back to school, Sneed?
Yeah, dude. I am really. Bro, I miss teaching.
Well, you
dude.
got 2 weeks. It starts.
Next week, we're going to go back for PD,
Oh, okay.
professional development, and then the following week will be a full week of it, and then the kids will be back the following week.
Oh wow.
Oh nice.
oh
All wearing
nice.
their masks, huh? It's over. Everybody could be wearing their masks.
Hell yeah, dude. Upset of the day. That dude's about to get some people paid. Yeah.
Just listen to the
geez.
background and you can catch an idea of the fight.
Yeah, bro. He just got knocked out. Good night, my brother.
Uh-oh. See any blood yet?
No, his head's probably bumping, though.
My daily side, what's up,
okay.
man?
Hey, my daily side. He's cool, man.
Yeah, I know him for a while, man. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He was around on when I was doing Boost mobile phones and stuff. I remember he was always asking questions on that. He's good people.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah. What's up?
We're doing the first 2 weeks virtual, and then we're just gonna go back to regular school after that.
No, that's pretty dope. Over here,
Awesome.
they're gonna stay remote till I think January.
Oh man, that's a little.
That's
too
no
much, bro.
good.
But you guys are in a place where the infection rate is very high,
Yeah,
so it's a little bit
But-
different. You guys are under a different pressure, I think.
yeah. So like that's the reason why like my videos come out at night when I make videos is because both my daughters are on their computers for remote learning, and then because my son was supposed to start kindergarten this year, but I'm not gonna have him do it on a computer. So like I'm actually teaching him. So he's learning his ABCs and well he knows those already, but like he's putting words together, spelling, writing. I'm teaching him that. So that's what happens throughout my day, and then at night it's free for me to make videos.
Yeah.
SMT. You see this in the chat here?
What?
Better get your tinfoil hat on.
Up.
You got
Let
one-
me
you
get
got-
my Alex Jones on. Here we go.
You got one of these 5G conspiracy people in here.
Look, bro.
Magical mermaid. Yeah, with a name like that. Yeah. Come on, dude.
Look, you gotta
He's
know.
saying
about that one?
5G is going to kill
You
everybody.
gotta know something, bro. It's pretty obvious they don't understand the physics. You know, like that's the bottom line. Like,
Yeah.
if you understood the physics of the frequencies and
Yeah,
the
it's
power
crazy.
of the transmission,
It's a
You know,
lie.
The FCC regulates it. It's called SAR, specific absorption rate.
But see, Ricky, that's the thing. These people
1.6
don't
kilograms
trust the FCC.
watts
Yeah,
per
they don't trust the
kilogram.
government.
That's what I'm. That's where I'm going with this. Is
So,
what you're saying is correct, but they don't trust the regulating body. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
So
all
there's
that
nothing
that
you
came
could
out.
He
say.
says, look where 5G is in the 2020 fatalities.
Immune system.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Look,
Well,
man.
the thing
That
is with
comment don't make no
5G,
sense.
these 5G, this frequencies have been used for years and years.
It's been deployed since TV.
Yeah, so these radio stations broadcasting 50,000 watts didn't fry nobody. So how's anything? I mean, an FM radio station puts out 50,000 watts, and there's houses all around it. Did all them people die?
Ricky, save
People
your
don't
breath,
know
bro.
that.
Ricky, save your breath, bro.
Jeez.
Don't even waste it. Don't even do it, bro. Don't even.
Hashtag good morning.
I just tell them go take a physics class, come back, and then tell me I'm right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there was
Learned a
just
lot,
an
that's
article
why I'm
too.
here.
I just talked about it on my live stream the other day. The scientists all came to the conclusion that 5G is not
Bro,
harmful.
where'd you learn a word like autonomous? Where did you learn a word like that? Did you hear about that all by yourself?
Oh,
Man, that is incredible.
man,
What an
that's
amazing
crazy.
word, autonomous.
I mean, that's the reason why I
Autonomous-
wanted you guys on here, is because to explain
Autonomous
that.
Prime.
Oh my
that's
god,
funny.
bro.
While they wait for people's
everybody's a
immune systems to adjust,
self-proclaimed master of everything, and they know it all.
mankind
man.
is
My
determined to
goodness.
have an autonomous society. They can't have it without 5G. Yeah.
Man.
Make sure you don't breathe. You don't want to breathe in 5G and then die of COVID.
No, I mean this stuff gets around. Like it took me a while to explain to one of my relatives, the difference between ionizing and non-ionizing radiation. Trying to explain that to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
man.
I mean, people read a lot of this stuff like on Facebook, on the news. And
Yeah. All
that's
right.
how
Here we go. How many people have died from a microwave oven in their house?
I don't know, but I've kind of thought about that.
Maverick,
Like,
the corner of
Inverse square, I stand 10
Now-
feet back.
Now, a microwave oven puts out 1,000
Correct.
watts on millimeter wave, or not millimeter wave, but 2.4 gigahertz, which is Wi-Fi band. It's not millimeter wave, but still,
Yeah,
it's
but look at that
2.4
power,
gigahertz.
Ricky.
It's the
Look at that
Wi-Fi.
1,000 watts. And I
It's the
know there's
Wi-Fi,
there's a steel cage in there to keep the energy in there, but still, you put a hot dog in there and you cook it. What happens to it? It just cooks it. That's it. It doesn't give it cancer. Does the hot dog have cancer now because you put it in the microwave? If that's the case, you're eating cancerous hot dogs and it's going to make you get cancer, right?
Bro, if you use your
I
microwave,
mean, really, people? Come on.
if you use a microwave, you're gonna get terminal illness, bro.
There's a lot of stuff that's got non-ionizing radiation. Like even baby monitors have it, and people put them next to their infants in
Tito.
the crib.
It's
Tito,
nothing, though.
You're more
It's-
likely. I mean, I don't see anybody going up and blocking the sun, bro. It forms melanomas
You're-
every day, bro.
Yeah.
You're more likely to die from skin cancer being out in the sun than you are with radio frequency
Hey,
exposure.
and by the way, bro, those same
Jeez.
people talking about 5G and cancer, they probably smoke and drink too.
Yeah,
Destroying
they're
their
probably
liver,
smoking.
smoking cigarettes,
It's like-
getting cancer.
Oh,
I
this
used to
5G is going to
smoke-
kill me.
Bro, yeah, they
5G is
might.
going to kill me.
5G
Yeah.
is gonna kill me.
Get
I'm
outta here.
puffing 20 smokes a day, bro.
The 5G, no. Oh, man.
I bet you they don't drink the water either. There's something.
Oh,
in
don't
it,
drink
bro.
the water. It's going to kill
Yeah.
you. Don't
Gotta
go outside
triple
and get
distill it.
struck by lightning.
Triple distill the water. Put that
Yeah.
Alex Jones supplement in there.
Yep.
There goes my pituitary gland.
Go-
I've been drinking the water.
Yep. Now, there's one thing true. If you get T-Mobile service, you might get rabies. That's true. That's
That
fact.
Absolutely.
That is confirmed, bro. They got it in
Undoubtedly.
the textbook, chapter 12, bro.
I mean, I had this person come up to me in the store and he started talking to me and they were foaming at the mouth. And I looked at him. I said, "Do you have T-Mobile?" And they said, "What? What are you talking about?" I said, "Well, you're foaming in the mouth like you got rabies, so I guess you got T-Mobile."
Foaming at the mouth and foaming at the couch, bro. That's a bunch of T-Mobile raccoonery buffoonery.
Very good. I told him, I said, "You need to go T-Mobile Tuesday to get your free rabies shot." They go, "What? How did you know I had T-Mobile?" Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
the baby
Ricky was big time T-Mobile before December, bro. And then December.
Oh, yeah.
came.
I did a
Yeah.
flip, man.
changed it all. That's where I started
When
seeing all
when I
those memes
saw
on
the
Twitter.
truth, man, that's like, are you serious?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did the flip.
That too. And that's the
But
whole point.
I'm
Like
about to
with
go
Google
hug me a
Fi.
5G cell tower, bro.
Find
Yeah.
Google Fi
That's
to
what
make
I
a-
hate when people tell me that I'm
Go ahead.
biased.
Phones go right next to your head.
Oh,
Yeah, but how
boy.
long do you spend actually holding the phone to your head? Like, how long does it actually spend next to your head?
Well, here's the thing: the FCC test it. They test
Exactly. 1 watt.
that phone at your head, which is not even a watt. It's like 200 milliwatts, which is
There
like
you go.
2/10 of a watt. So,
Nothing.
but
Man.
here they tested it. It simulated a person holding a phone to their head for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 365 days.
Doesn't lower
And
your immune system.
It was below the
Obesity drops your immune
1.6
system. Stress drops your immune
watts per
system.
kilogram.
Smoking drops your immune system.
It's
Exposure
below
to UV rays drops your
below
immune
the standard.
system. Your
So
garbage diet drops your immune system. The hell you talking about, man? Drops it. Man, get the hell on with this BS, man. I'm done, bro.
You mean aspartame?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
oh my god,
Are you
I'm
making
good.
up
You know what?
words now?
Junk.
Hey,
Can't be
Tito,
doing that.
you do
5G
know
lowers
that
people's immune
my
system.
college degree is in life science, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Like, I can explain the cellular mechanisms of what your cells do with everything they come in contact with: water, food, any type of free radicals that become, byproducts of what you digest and metabolize.
I bet you even know what the word homeostasis means.
Absolutely. Maintaining a stable internal environment, bro. It has to do
That's
with your
right.
cells.
See, I learned that in
keeping everything
paramedic school.
We'll be right
regulated,
back
bro.
in 1 second.
And then
One second.
This
Where you at?
and then this person, whoever it is going to tell me all about everything in the immune system. So here we go. Tell me about your immune system. Oh, did you know that your immune system doesn't have a switch? Did you know it doesn't have a switch?
Oh my god.
Yeah, through what mechanism? That's the real question.
Bro,
and if you can't answer that, then
the immune system it's a collection of proteins, carbohydrates, lipids, cellular processes, macromolecules, micromolecules. It's everything. It's everything, and it's throughout your entire body. It's in your organs. It's in your blood. It's everywhere. It's in your gut. And then people are gonna tell me that using my phone is gonna rock my immune system. Are you freaking crazy?
I had to say goodbye to the wife. She's going out for the night with her friends.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Salute.
Sweet.
Salute, Mrs. Aloha Android. Salute.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm like, because I was in here. She didn't want to interrupt. I'm like, just come on in. I can close off the mic. I can close off the camera. Just come in.
You know what's more dangerous for the body than 5G? Salt.
McDonald's.
Salt.
McDonald's.
Sugar. Yeah, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Salt is
bro.
poison. High fructose corn syrup is poison.
Artificial sweeteners.
Food coloring.
Pretty much everything nowadays
is poison.
Oh,
the shit they put in bread when they bake it. They don't put all that stuff in the bread in other countries like Germany and France and all that. You can eat bread over there and you're fine, but you eat the bread over here,
you know what's in the bread?
up.
So you guys know how I work at the bakery, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's in our bread, bro? There's like 4 ingredients.
4 ingredients.
Water,
That's it.
flour, yeast, salt, and then there's a dough. There's a non-dairy dough conditioner that we use to soften the dough.
Yep.
But it's natural. There's no preservatives. There's
Exactly.
Bro, and our bread molds after 5 days.
Oh yeah, it's
there's
going
no
to.
preservatives in it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bread should not last a month.
That's right.
Something weird
You buy
about
it
bread
and
that
you
lasts
eat it.
over a month. Yeah, man.
You buy it and eat it.
Benjamin's just trolling. You got caught up in the mix there.
Skunk Mobile and Magenta shows.
And there's nothing like fresh bread. Fresh bread is so good.
Ricky, where do you think Mav is going to end up, bro? He's not going to end up staying on T-Mobile. He's got to move, right?
Yeah, he's got to move. Yeah. I think he's going to go with AT&T or Verizon.
If he picks one, what do you think?
He's going to join the GoatNet.
And YFS, who is going to?
AT&T.
Why does everybody say GoatNet? That's
the GoatNet.
Well, a goat is bad. So you're saying a bad?
Well, donkey is bad. No.
Hey, don't talk about
the goat is the
like
greatest
that.
of all time.
Bro, aspartame is poison, bro. Do not consume that shit.
T-Mobile is the donkey network. T-Mobile is the goat network.
What?
I had to learn that from my son, but everyone kept saying
Goat.
goat, 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 greatest
Goat
of all
means
time.
bad.
No.
Goats are bad. All they do is they
No.
pee on everything, they eat weeds, and they butt each other in the head. That's T-Mobile. The engineers are butting each other in the head. Neville butts his head with the engineers, saying, "You're going to do it my way. You're going to do it my way. We're not going to do it right. You're going to put one tower up every 6 with Band 71. You're going to do it my way because I need to have more square miles. We got to
Tito,
have nationwide coverage."
How's
Here's your
T-Mobile in
budget.
Phoenix?
Exactly.
It's bad. I mean, like in the beginning of the stream, that's what I was talking about. Why I need Google Fi to go and try to have some sort of partnership with either AT&T or Verizon as another carrier to rely on. Like, and I trolled them. I trolled their support team to try and get them to pass it along to do this because I like my plan with Google Fi, but I can't handle like how it's unreliable in places that I go, especially when I do
Unreliable? How can that be? No signal
like-
travels farther or faster.
It's unreliable, especially when I do Postmates, because like I deliver for Postmates on my spare time, and that is bad when my app crashes because it has no signal to connect to for data. GPS for maps is fine, but I can't like get the customer's info if I have to text them what the gate code is or anything like that. And
yeah, you know it's bad when your phone picks up GPS, which is millimeter wave, up in the sky better than skunk mobile towers.
Damn. So I have to use AT&T or my Visible to do Postmates.
I would do the Visible for sure.
Yeah, Visible.
The priority on your AT&T is probably higher.
Yeah,
it's one that Carlos
AT&T
used.
prepaid's pretty good.
So, with like Carlos, he's just way too giving, man. That's when I went to see him in Vegas. He was like, "Let me get you AT&T." Like, he pulls out a SIM card, activates it, and then hands it over to me. And I'm like, dude.
Yep, that's pretty standard for Carlos, bro. It's what he does, man. He's a very generous guy.
He's got a very big heart.
Yep,
he does.
Carlos is awesome.
He is.
What is Mermaid talking about?
That's what I was hoping that
I'm on my third vodka and tonic. I'm confused.
I'm hoping CES is not virtual because I'm hoping you guys go to it.
Holy shit!
Comments. Gold.
I don't know, dude. They're talking about things kind of being like this through February and March.
Yeah, that's why I was like, Carlos said it's gonna be virtual, but like that was the plan because I know you were planning to go to Vegas this summer, but then plans changed because I was gonna go to
International Fight Week in Vegas in July.
Yeah.
Oh, Sneed. Magical Mermaid says he or it or whatever it is more educated than most people. Radiation causes cancer.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at.
Man. Thanks.
Did you know?
Thank you
Did you know that?
Me. I
Yes.
appreciate it. Thank you for
Sneed,
radiation
you know
equals superpowers.
Radiation causes cancer.
Correct,
yeah, if you're exposed to cesium-137.
Yeah, you just take a bath with it.
Bro, you read
you get superpowers.
You read 3 Facebook posts. Now all of a sudden you're educated. Get the hell out of here with that BS. Man. Come on, man.
Graduated doctor.
Oh my gosh.
I know it's the truth. I read it on the internet.
Wow.
Yeah. And T-Mobile has nationwide 5G. I read that on the internet too.
You can't lie on the internet. Everybody knows this.
Stay woke, Magical Mermaid. Stay woke.
Well, there's a smart post right there. It says the virus will disappear on November 4th. You are right. You are right, my friend. Magically, it's going to disappear, and everybody's going to say, "Where did it go? Oh, election day is over. It's gone. Oh, okay. Carry on."
Convenient. I don't know, man.
Security alarm with my chihuahuas. They bark at everything.
Yep.
Maybe there's a skunk heap outside trying to eat your antennas off your tower.
My city's got bad, man. There's been home invasions where people have been. I mean, that's the kind of reason why, like, I linked up with my sister on that whole thing with the human trafficking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. You guys are doing that.
It's happening a lot here now. They're doing home invasions. So, like, I'm like ready, dude. If someone comes to my door, they're not coming out of my house alive.
Wow. There you go. That's good.
Zip them up.
Yep, same with me. I'm a fire instructor, so I ain't worried about it.
Kids.
Yep, exactly.
So yeah,
Second
my dogs
Amendment,
bark
baby.
at everything.
Yep.
Which like people like tell my dog to shut up. I'm like, no, that's my 5-star security alarm. And you know what? It was
There you
easy
go.
to
There
install
you
them.
go.
I brought them home. I let them loose. That's it. Everything
you
and
go.
anything they bark at. Touch a window, they bark at it, and that's fine with me.
Yep.
Oh, we're so sorry that we're belittling your commentary. Oh, we're sorry.
Turn off the 5G. It's cooking us all.
Belittling. Okay.
But
Welcome back to the Alex
All
Jones
right.
Show.
oh, to be serious, if the whole thing like
Mermaid's
5G
looking for
is killing
unicorns.
everybody, then let's go back to the dark ages. Like, and I'm being real right now. Let's get rid of technology in total, if that's the case, because
Tito.
that's just
Tito.
I'm being dude.
The
You
kids
you
would
should
drop
know.
like flies.
Tito, listen to
Oh
me.
my God.
Listen to me, bro. When we added mobile devices, they said we're all gonna die. We added 1G, we're all gonna die. We went to 2G, we're all gonna die. 3G, we're dead. 4G, we're dead. Here we are with the 5th generation, and we're still not dead.
Yep.
But like,
Irradiated.
see, what I'm saying is the hypocrisy in it, right? Because I get this a lot, you know, and I'm not bashing Magical Mermaid. I've known Magical Mermaid for a long time on my channels. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it like this: you're right now watching a live stream with technology, with no fear of using it, watching us live right now. That's the point that I'm making. Is like you can't really go around and say, well, this is going to kill people, that's going to kill people, but you accept technology in your life. Like it's either all or none. That's the way I see it. I tell that to people who always talk to me about this 5G is going to kill you. Like, come on now. I'm being real. It's either you're all in and you're all out. If you really think that technology is that, you know, that powerful to kill people and it's causing the virus and everything like that.
And my
then get
question
rid of
is, do you have Wi-Fi in your house? Magical Mermaid? Do you have
Hell
Wi-Fi in your house? Do you have Wi-Fi in your house? Do you have?
All right, the big fight's on, guys. I'm gonna go get some 5G.
Get it?
and-
All right.
All right. Go get
Alrighty.
All right.
See you
Don't get any
later.
blood. Don't get any blood on you. Oh, shit.
That- he's
Yeah, I
going on
bet
that,
you
man.
Magical Mermaid is in his house with 5G or with Wi-Fi, and he's using it in his house. And basically, it's an RF energy. So basically, you're frying yourself.
He's being cooked by that invisible light.
A Wi-Fi router is cooking you. There's no difference between a Wi-Fi router in your house than Wi-Fi outside or
You
cell
got-
phones outside.
Have you guys ever watched Better Call Saul?
Mm-mm.
There's this guy, I think it's the brother of the main character. He goes crazy and he puts this foil all over his house, and he's like, he goes outside and he's like, oh, it's irradiating me, and he's like seeing things in his
Oh,
head
boy.
and all kinds of it's
All right.
hilarious. Turn off the Wi-Fi, neighbors, please.
Link me that. I want to see that.
It's pretty hilarious, actually.
Okay,
All right.
says, I know about 4G shielding, which you probably have never heard of.
Elaborate.
4G shielding? Okay.
It's called
Yeah, I see you
lead bricks.
Googling it right now. Googling? My hand's right here. How am I Googling? Hey, Google. Is he
If you're
full
talking
of
about
shit?
me, I'm actually just
no.
getting the comments up. I don't know. One of us two is supposed to be
Better
Googling.
Call Saul. That's what I'm looking at.
4G shielding.
I mean, but that's my
I
stance
don't
on
know.
that, because I get you know, I have friends of mine that believe in that too, and they always want to like have this debate with me, and then I boil it down to that. You know,
Crazy.
if you're gonna go with technology killing people, then get rid of it all completely, but don't depend on any of it. Get it out of your life, out of your house, everywhere. Don't go near it, and you'll be cool.
Yeah.
People
It's
can
almost
choose.
like with these people that are all, you know, conspiracy because of the oil. Oh, you're drilling for oil. You're going to kill everybody because you're drilling for oil. Yet they're driving their car. They're using things that plastic is made from oil. So all these goods and stuff, they go to Walmart, they buy all the stuff that has oil in it, and they're saying, stop drilling, stop drilling. But yet they're buying stuff that is products of that. It's just so stupid, you know?
Yeah.
And the whole thing is, okay, so a drilling company has an accident. They drill an oil well, has a blowout, or something fails, and oil goes into the water system and contaminates it. It's a very rare event. It doesn't happen very often. It's an accident. Okay, so if you're going to stop drilling because of one little accident, that means we need to take every single car off the road. because there's too many people dying from accidents. So we need to remove the cars off the road before we remove the oil. It's the same thing.
Yeah. By the way, Ricky, that one live stream that I did with my sister, and then afterwards we had the chat. She told me to thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Quite welcome.
I passed it along, man. She read thoroughly into it, and it's opened her eyes to a lot. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, I have a lot of connections with investigators that do that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, because it's getting heavy.
I had a missing person case one time too, and the kid ran away, I guess, more than being abducted. And so they had an idea of what username they used online. So what I did is I impersonated another kid and came up with this whole profile, and I went on the online chat, and I actually became friends with them, and I gathered intel as I was talking to him, and then I was actually able to get him back to the mom and stuff, and she was like impressed that was even possible. And so
nice.
So I've actually got to do that a little bit. Now I haven't done any pedophile stings. Like there's full-time agents out there that do nothing but talk with people, the predators out there, and set up meets and all that kind of stuff. That goes on all the time. So they're always busting people. So anytime you can take a scumbag off the street, that's a pretty good feeling. Or find a missing kid or something like that. Definitely.
Yeah. Like I know
anything I can do to help. That's for sure.
Yeah, she's done a little bit more because I'm starting to see more of it pop up, like that one YouTuber, Nicole Arbor, and the thing that she did talking about it. And it's getting everywhere. I got friends here that are like banding together because the home invasions that's happening here. And it's crazy.
Yeah, that brings up a good point about the power lines. I guess people don't realize that there's actually more energy coming off power lines than there are cell phone towers. The electromagnetic is coming off of those. There's more of that. So if you live under a 450,000 volt transmission line, if your house is right underneath it, you're being exposed more there than you are on any cell phone tower. And yet those people don't die of cancer. So
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, Maverick.
I mean, those transmission lines do 450,000 volts. And we're talking about 1,000 amps worth of current on each line. I mean, it's
exactly.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. I don't know. All the conspiracy theories is just like,
oh, here we go. Epstein didn't kill himself.
I would be inclined to agree, Benjamin.
That is a true fact. Yeah, we know he was murdered.
Yep.
Average EMF in a home is 0.5 Gauss. Yep. AOC's my hero.
No.
Oscar, good night. See ya.
Yeah, no, that's all the things that she's ever proposed, including like getting rid of flights, the magical bridge that they want to build from California to Hawaii to connect Hawaii to the mainland. Like, are you kidding me?
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so you remember? Okay, y'all know about the Green New Deal and all the stuff she wanted done, right? Eradicating getting rid of cows and they fart, grounding airplanes. No longer having air flights, right? And then the radical idea for people to get to Hawaii is they want to build a bridge from California to the Big Island of Hawaii, and then build bridges from the Big Island to Maui to Lanai to Oahu to Kauai.
What? Let's build an elevator to space.
You would run out of gas before you get there.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Go across the 2,000-mile bridge when your gasoline tank has a 400-mile range?
I mean,
not if you build a space elevator.
I mean, I know I joke around with people, and I'm like, if I can't catch a flight to Hawaii, I'll just grab a board and paddle out. But that's a joke. I really ain't gonna surf my ass all the way to Hawaii. That's no way. But
how many miles is it from California to Hawaii?
It's not that far.
Is it about 1,100 miles?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
You want me to ask Google?
800 miles?
Let's see.
I would say about 1,100 miles. That's my
Hey
guess.
Google, how many miles is it from California to Hawaii?
Hawaii is 2,467 miles from California.
Holy shit!
Oh wow!
It's
I
twice
did
that.
not know that.
Gosh, that's a haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're going to
Yeah.
drive to that with the
We'll just put like
400
8
mile.
gas stations on the way.
Show
wait, no,
you
we-
official
yeah, how you-
articles of that.
How are you going to put a gas station on a bridge?
We're gonna put electric plants on the bridge.
Electric plane.
We'll have electric
Let's-
cars pulled
okay.
over for 8
I
hours.
don't even think a Prius could make.
Listen to
2,000
her
mile trip.
followers, Magical Mermaid, and then you tell me right now too, and I'll hit you with that. So if AOC's big idea is to ground air flights, no more air flights, then how do people get to Hawaii? Boat,
Yeah, and
bridge.
it's not just about people transportation. How are you going to get food there? And goods.
Because they ship them by boat or by plane.
Yeah, and if you ground the planes, you got to ground the damn boats too, because they use oil, diesel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what if a boat like had an accident and it spilled a bunch of stuff into the water?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, we gotta get rid of those too. We'll pay professional swimmers to swim little bits.
QAnon is a non-existent. Well, okay.
Oh my God.
A boat. But a boat. The same reasons why she wants to ground air flights. Boats use fuel too. Boats do pollute the ocean,
Oh yeah, they polluted more.
especially oil tankers that wreck and all that oil that dumps in, right? So I mean, she's really trying to make it like green for the environment. Boats is not going to be an option.
Green AF.
The whole
Well,
answer to all this accidents and stuff is policies and procedures and safety things to make it where they don't happen. That's how you fix it. You don't eliminate it.
Yeah.
So if that was the case, like how many people died in car accidents last year?
Quite a bit, man.
23,000?
Probably.
That's
Wait,
Google.
In like
That's
5
Google.
states?
I'd say like 50,000.
No, in USA. How many people died in accidents, car accidents, or say automotive accidents in a year?
This year? In a year? Okay.
Just
hey,
any
Google.
year. Yeah.
Oh, she's not listening. Hey, Google. How many people have died in automobile accidents in 1 year in the United States?
37,000 Americans. On the website thewanderingrv.com, they say, over 37,000 Americans die in automobile crashes per year. More than 90 people die in accidents every day.
There you go. I was only 10,000 off.
Mm-hmm. Close enough.
So if all these people are dying in car accidents, don't you think it's time that we ban cars? We need to ban them
Get rid of them.
because they're killing people.
Absolutely not worth the risk, of course.
See what I mean?
I mean,
So we're not going to burn jet fuel no more. We're not going to do this. Why don't we just go back to cave days?
Yeah.
Why don't we just
we'll
Why
rub
don't we
sticks
just-
together and make fire.
why don't we
No,
just
that's
set
dangerous.
an EMP off? Set up our EMP off and just go back to 1900.
How many people didn't know how to drive in the first place?
Mm,
DUIs, cell phones, etc. I mean, yeah, those are culprits of
Yeah.
accidents. But
I'm gonna say,
Well, I've been saying this for years. The driver's ed training and all that stuff is just not enough. And you go to the training, you do your thing, you get your license, and you drive the rest of your life and you get no more training. When I was a paramedic, I had to have so many hours of training, retraining every year to be a paramedic.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't accidentally kill somebody, do something wrong. Well, why can't we have retraining every year, a mandatory training? And you have to pass a driving test every year. That would take away the 37,000 people dying every year, or at least reduce it dramatically. But so people are, it just doesn't make any sense. People complain about one thing, but they're not looking at other things that's even worse.
yeah.
I think
crazy.
That's the point that we're trying to drive through out there, right?
Yep.
Like, there are a lot
That's
of
right.
things
Ideas
that
are
are harmless.
simplistic.
So
The ideas are too simplistic. That's the issue.
People cause the accidents, not the vehicles. Okay, so we don't ban cars, we ban people. We ban people from driving cars. There you go.
Yeah.
That's how you fix that. It's not the car's fault.
Yeah, but again, like this goes down a rabbit hole because when you want to think about it, I mean, if you're trying to preserve life, there's so many things that we as humans do.
Yeah, you could sit and spin this different ways like crazy.
Yeah, it's a spider's web. But it always
The world's
reverts
economy
back
is
to
built on fossil fuels. That being said, you cannot just shut it down and have nothing in place. There has to be a transition phase. That is exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
Transition. And you know how many billions of dollars it would cost? Actually, trillions of dollars to transition from one way to another way? Because everybody's saying, oh, we got to switch to 100% electric cars next year. Okay, who's going to spend $1 trillion to do that?
I don't blame guns. I blame people.
So what you have to do,
they're not
you
taking
have
away
to
my guns.
retrain. You have to retrain everybody in the industry to do all this. You have to have all the infrastructure redone. It's like trying to stop a train that's going 50 miles an hour that has 100 cars that weighs over 55 tons, or I don't know what tons it is. It's like trying to stop that train in like 1 second.
Well, that's good, my daily side. You don't have to apologize, bro. If we could build that kind of technology to transport us like in Star Trek, oh my god, that'd make it so much easier.
Yeah, there you go.
I love that they make turn lanes from 3 lanes over with no signal.
Oh man, you have no clue how bad it is in California.
Oh god, I wouldn't even imagine California. That's one place I'll never go to.
I almost got a ticket in LA. Like when I was going out there to vacation, I got stopped because I didn't even know that there's certain lanes that you have to pay to drive in those lanes to get around traffic faster.
Oh, express lanes. Yeah, we have them here in Florida.
I didn't know that. So I was driving and then State Patrol like lit me up and pulled me over. And then I'm like, I'm not from here. Like I live in Phoenix, okay? We don't have that in Phoenix at all. It's like, okay, let me off the warning. But I was like, oh man, I didn't even know.
That's
and
hilarious.
then he's like, it's painted on the lane itself. It's like, dude, I'm like with the kids. They're hungry. I ain't got time to look at the words on the lane. I'm sorry. That tripped me out, man. Gosh. In California, man. Oh, wow. I've heard some crazy stuff.
Good night, Kathy.
Yeah, Kathy, good night. I appreciate you coming in.
Stay on. I might do a live stream Sunday night after Sneed. Just depends on what time he does his and how long it is. I might try to do a live stream tomorrow night. I got to pick some kind of topic. I don't know what I'm going to talk.
Sorry.
Rax is back.
We need to keep private transportation. Absolutely. It's very important. Having freedom.
Yeah. Freedom's good.
Turn every car into like some Uber or something, like an autonomous Uber. That's not.
But if they do autonomous driving, then they can take away the 37,000 people dying every year. Take our freedom away to save lives.
Oh boy! And then what happens? So there's this thing where I don't remember exactly what brand or who does this, but they have this technology where they can remotely take over control of like an autonomous vehicle and get it out of like a tough situation, basically.
I think
So what happens until some guy goes nuts who's doing that all day and he just like he hates everything and he just wants to like remove everybody? Then what? What happens then? You know what I mean?
Good night,
right, my
daily side.
Yeah, bro. Grind on that homework, bro. Do good.
You can't be totally safe, even with autonomous driving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's always ways. We as free thinkers can always come up with a way to do things, good or bad. That's just how it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Can't be living like there's no way we can't die.
Start outlawing classic cars on the street?
Yeah, then I guess I'll be a bandit.
Oh, that would be bad.
Are you just saying that there's a possibility?
No,
you're saying wait till they start.
I think what they're talking about is this kind of dystopian future where every car is a self-driving car, and they get rid of all these old cars.
That's going to be kind of hard because me and my dad are trying to restore his, I think it's a 64 Fairlane. and we're almost close. It's running. We're still looking for some more parts. I think the transmission's done on it, and like I'm gonna have a hard time driving that car because it's manual, but the shifter is in the column.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, it has no seatbelts. I was like, my dad bought it, and he was like, "We're gonna fix it up," and it's been sitting in front of his house, and we're like little by little fixing it up. So
Nice.
yeah. So if they ban classic cars, I guess I'll be a bandit because when we get that thing running, I'm gonna take it all over the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very interesting.
Well, in the future, we'll probably just be self-teleporting. We'll just think about where we want to go and just poof, we'll just teleport there.
There you
We won't have to drive there or nothing like that. So we just
once
teleport.
we all get hooked into the Neuralink, then it'll become like the Matrix.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just eat the red pill.
There you go.
Don't eat the magenta pill.
You gotta find.
Connection.
I mean, do you mess with Photoshop at all, Rick?
No,
Oh,
I don't have
That would be
Photoshop.
perfect,
No.
man.
I was
That
gonna
would be
say, if you grab a meme of that and you just change the color of the blue pill to magenta and just post that'd be solid. I die laughing on Twitter.
Well, I have a mummy maker on my phone, so. Well, you've seen some that I made with the skunk apes and the rabies and fake 5G and all that stuff.
Yep, they're getting their daily fiber, eating up the
I think I should do that. I think I should make some more memes. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make some memes tomorrow. Start posting on Twitter. Yeah. So if you guys ain't following me on Twitter, make sure you, because I hammer T-Mobile pretty good on Twitter.
And you won't
Every
be
time I see one of their,
yeah,
especially I see one of them posts from him saying, "No signal goes farther or faster."
60 miles.
So,
I can't believe that when they said that little thing.
Wait, who to follow? Pickle Rick
Yeah.
H. What is this?
What?
I went to your Twitter and then it says who to follow under your profile, and it says Pickle Rick H, Megadon, Austin Evans Twitter, Tim Cook.
Oh, that's just Twitter just throwing
Rick
things out there.
H.
Yeah,
There's a Pickle Rick profile.
Well, there's probably everything. There's
probably names on it.
There's probably skunk ape profiles out there still.
Oh yeah, that's what this got to be. These are great. I like these memes. Very nice.
Oh, my memes?
I have no idea what memes these are. They're T-Mobile memes. Sponsored by T-Mobile 5G. Sad Linus.
Mm-hmm.
These are nice.
Oh, look at this. Here we go. Look, it says, looking to upgrade your wireless tech for the new school year? Need a reliable tablet for distance learning? Come ask our mobile experts at our new T-Mobile store on 10th and Dove about our amazing deals. And of course, what I would reply to that saying, distance learning? T-Mobile signals can't even go across the street.
What is this weird void that Mermaid is trying to do? Okay.
Is it what?
It's like a weird void they're trying to make.
A void?
Yeah, you know, like those, or not like a void, like a vortex of craziness.
Oh, now you're backpedaling, guys. Backpedaling? What are we backpedaling? No complaining? Nancy Pelosi from California, another whack job? Yeah, and speaking of that, you know what's really scared? Is if Sleepy Creepy Joe becomes president, and then the vice president, that lady, Harris or whatever her name is, if Sleepy Creepy Joe steps down, then she'll be president, and then guess who will be vice president? That's right, folks. Nancy Pelosi. So can you imagine?
Yeah,
Harris is president and Pelosi is vice president?
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Tito said his kids unplugged unplug the modem.
Yeah, we seen he went bye-bye. Yeah, the stream's still going.
Yeah, he'll be back in a minute here, I assume.
I didn't know that you can get disconnected and the stream still goes back. Okay. All right, let's see. Google that. Talk about who's nuts around here. Tito disappeared. It's her point of view. We can't really change it. Free ice cream for everyone. Oh, yeah. Free ice cream for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't want some free ice cream?
Man,
there's some really crazy stuff on Twitter. Wow.
Oh, yeah, Twitter. Twitter is just, Twitter is something.
Yeah, some of the stuff I've seen on here is like really crazy.
Madness. The people who use Twitter are the craziest people that exist on this planet. Period. Not all of them.
He wants to know. He says, is the stream still going? I told you, yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. Unplug the modem. That's great.
Yep.
Uh-oh. What was that?
He's rebooting his modem.
Oh. Okay.
Wow, that Microsoft... Oh, what the heck is this? That Microsoft phone thing is pretty interesting.
Microsoft phone thing?
Yeah, was like a dual screen tablet thing. What was it called?
Dual screen tablet.
Oh, it's like a phone though. The Surface Duo.
Oh yeah,
it's got those two low resolution displays.
2 low resolutions? Why would you want a low resolution?
Well, they're really big, so
a high resolution drive.
Yeah, I don't know. They're surprisingly low resolution. They're like 1366p or something. Probably higher than that, but they were pretty low.
There's riots going on in Portland again.
I guess that's not really low resolution.
An Antifa driver who was blocking the road gets his car tire slashed by Portland police.
What? Oh. Okay. Man, I don't understand why they go out in the middle of the roads. Shut down the freeways. Like, why? What do you think that's going to accomplish? I'm just trying to go over to the other side of town. Please. I have nothing to do with this. Bill Gates is a tech loser. Dropping L's on Billy Gates. Damn.
Uh-oh. Somebody's messing with Carlos.
Wait, what?
Oh, boy.
What do you mean?
He said someone's trying to be a troll.
Oh, boy.
They're trying to find him for some reason. Why do they want to find his house?
Oh, no.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
People are so nuts, man.
Yeah. Well, that's the world we live in. More people are losing their minds during lockdown. So, excellent.
I don't lose my mind.
No, I lost my mind a long time ago, and then I regained it.
Oh, okay.
We're all good.
All this Twitter stuff. Let's see. What's everybody saying in here? All right, let's see. Benjamin says he only has Facebook. The Mermaid says corporations get free ice cream, same as universities, $1 billion endowments. Endowments?
Yeah, I mean, follow the money. That does make sense. Like,
$1 billion endowment.
Data.
What the hell is an endowment?
Wait, what? What's going on here?
Is he trying to use big words? Trying to confuse people? See, here's the thing. I don't understand why people use big words. It's the English language. It's a very simple language. There is thousands of simple words that you can use so you can talk to all forms of life. You can talk to the people that has an IQ of like 133, like me, or you can talk to somebody that has an IQ of 80 by using the same words. Is it necessary to make big words so that you confuse people who don't know what the big words mean? I can never figure it out. And then you hear Nancy Pelosi in there talking. She's using all these big words. And it's like, I don't even know what half the stuff she's saying half the time. It's like, what the heck is she talking about?
Well, if you
I just don't get
if you don't, I think the idea is if you don't understand what they're saying, they must be smarter than you. So that's who you should vote for.
God, keep it simple, people. Use simple words, speak a simple language, and be done with it.
It's a front.
And this dude here is saying endowments. What the hell is endowment? I know what ice cream is. I know what university is. I know what $1 billion is. But then endowments? What the hell's endowment? But anyways, that's my opinion. Anyways, hood bouncing. Okay, what's hood bouncing?
Hood bouncing, I guess. Let's see.
Hood bouncing. That sounds that sounds like a slang word. Yeah.
Oh boy. Bounce.
Okay.
Hood hopping? Pop the hood. Hood hopping.
I was mental before this, so I had prior training. They need reasons to shut down everything. Oh, you're talking about the Corona thing. Yeah. Oh, look at this word here.
Your brain is full of ice cream.
Super Cali fragile list ick XPEL duckius. All right.
What?
Look it up. Look it up, dude. Endowment. No, I'm not looking it up, dude. It's an actual thing unto itself. There is no other word. There has to be another word. There has to be another word. Come on, dude. And I'm not looking it up. Find a simple word to use or don't even talk. Antifa driver gets, yeah. People could talk like me, weak in English. Yeah, exactly. Keep it simple. Your brain is full of ice cream. My brain is full of ice cream. My brain is full of ice cream. Where's Tito? Oh, he's trying to get back online.
Yeah, his kids unplugged his modem.
Yeah, I bet you when they unplugged it, they ripped it out of the wall and probably messed up the wires. So he might not be back.
No.
We might be in here streaming the rest of the night.
Tito, where you at?
Not. It's 1 o'clock. I need to go to sleep.
Fix your Ethernet cable.
I need to go to sleep.
1 o'clock? It's only 9:48 here.
He says I mispronounced it. Well, that's what you get for putting a big word up there. Is that a word or a sentence? Yeah. That was from Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins. Okay. Ha ha ha. All right. So while we're waiting on Tito to come back, so what are we going to talk about now?
I don't know. Let's see. I find you this would have happened. I probably would have found some articles to talk about.
We'll ask everybody in here.
Yeah. What do you guys want to talk about?
Yeah. Technology-wise.
Yeah.
What kind of technology question you guys are wondering about?
You couldn't spell like 2 other words. You misspelled aspartame.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna go there.
Where are you guys from?
I'm not gonna go there.
I could never understand when people say that. They say, "Where are you guys from?" I just never understand that statement. I don't understand that sentence. Where are you guys from? See, that could be so many different terms. It's like, so here's some spin-offs from that question. Where do you live? Where was you born? Let's see. What planet did you come from? Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, what country are you from? Let's see. Or what country do you live? I mean, there's so many spinoffs from that. And people get mad at me too. They say, "Where are you from?" And I look at them and says, "Well, what do you mean?" No, where are you from?
Appreciate you guys holding it down, man.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
Cats.
Yep.
When will 2G and 3G?
Well, starting
here's
pretty boring.
Here's a good question. When is 2G? Well, 2G's already gone. And if anybody's stupid enough to still have it on the tower, should be not even be in the business. 3G is going to be gone very soon with Verizon. Coming next with AT&T, and then soon after with, yeah, you guessed it, Skunk Mobile is going to hold on to it for 2 more years.
No.
Tell us about Mobile X Peter Abbott. Peter Abbott.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You didn't even spell his name right, but.
Oh, Peter Adderton?
It's Adderton, ain't it?
Yeah, Adderton.
Yeah. I really don't know much about this Mobile X thing because he doesn't have a website. There's nothing. I have found zero information about it. So I just see tweets where he's talking about because people told me, well, go look it up. So I went. I said, but what's the website? He goes, go to Twitter. I went to Twitter. Well, guess what? It talks about it, but it doesn't explain it. So I absolutely have no idea what it is.
Yeah, you've got to go on Twitter and find the entire context to understand it, I think.
Oh, so you got to go on a hunt like you're hunting for T-Mobile signal. Okay.
Kind of.
I'll pass. No thanks. I got better things to do in life.
All right.
Benjamin says he's from the womb. That's a pretty good statement. Yeah, we're all from the womb. That's where we came from. Well, some people, like my ex-wife, says I came from a cuckoo's nest up in a tree. What she said. Wow. Good night, Kathy. For real.
She's still on here?
That's funny.
I was like out for like a good what? Like.
All right. So from the spinoff of the question of where am I from? Okay, I was born in West Palm Beach, Florida. That's where I was born. Let's see.
X-ray.
Now where I live now is in the Keys, Alamorada, Florida. That's where I'm at now. Let's see. Where am I from? I guess so. That means I'm from USA.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's me, anyways. And I was born in a cuckoo's nest up in a tree. Rex says he's weak in English.
Oh yeah. He said something that he was in Nepal, I think. That's what he said earlier.
Test tube baby? Oh. Maverick says he's a test tube baby.
What?
Okay. Was it a big test tube? What was the liquid in the test tube?
I don't know.
Was it battery acid? Or was it magenta jelly? Or
Magenta?
Oh no. It absolutely could have been magenta jelly because you're a Sprint fan. You're a Sprint. So it would have to be lemon juice. Yeah.
Lemon juice.
So Maverick was born in a test tube with lemon juice. Right, Maverick?
It's possible. I mean, you never know, man. You never know.
Look at these people. They're going.
He's from by just looking at.
Look at these people. They're saying, "What the?" I really just threw a wrench in everybody's mind, didn't I?
Yep.
The Matrix.
I'm pretty good about that.
Yeah, we might be in the Matrix. There you go.
All right. So what other kind of technology questions do you guys have? Test me and see if I know anything. I know a little bit about technology.
A little bit. Than that,
I've got no topics myself.
No topics. Nobody wonders about nothing. How many? This don't show how many's in here.
It's been pretty boring.
How many people's left in here?
There's like 8 people
16,
now.
Says.
Oh, there's only 8 people left. Oh, gee.
Mine says 8.
Oh yeah. I refreshed. It says 8 now. Dang.
Yeah, yeah, it's dropping.
There's a word.
They were here for you, Tito.
Unless you want to reiterate about the AT&T Air gig.
What's a Snapdragon, Tito?
With the Snapdragon?
Snapdragon.
Yeah. It's a flower. A Snapdragon is a flower. It is.
It might
ask Google.
I think it's a processor.
Say, hey Google, what is a Snapdragon? Ask it.
No, asking for fun. Hey, Google, what is a Snapdragon?
According to Wikipedia, Snapdragon is a suite of system-on-a-chip semiconductor products for mobile devices designed and marketed by Qualcomm
Wow.
Technology.
Got you.
She is smart.
It
got you.
Instruction set.
Can you talk about using your smartphone mobile data into Wi-Fi for home use via router?
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
There you go. That's a good topic. For a router.
I know people do that because I know, there's a streamer that I know. I forgot what his channel's called now because he changed the name of his channel, but he would do live stream gaming on YouTube and everything was ran off his phone.
Damn.
Well, you could do that one way by tethering your phone with a data cable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what he was doing.
The way to do it would probably be...
And then what you do is you connect the phone, tether it into your wireless router in the USB side, and then it'll come out on the Wi-Fi side. That's one way you could do it, but that's kind of difficult to do unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I think if you use a Raspberry Pi or something that you can pick up for $40,
the other way to do it is buy a Cradle Point router that you can plug in a USB LTE modem card. You can do that too.
That's expensive.
It is expensive.
Raspberry Pi, man. The Raspberry
But here's the thing. Why would anybody want to do that?
I don't know. Maybe you get a really good deal.
Because everything in your home usually has Wi-Fi. So why don't you just turn the Wi-Fi hotspot on your phone and just Wi-Fi it through your house?
Maybe you have a different setup on your Wi-Fi. Maybe you have repeaters or something. Something like that.
Possibly.
The reason I would do it if I was gonna, why would I put it through a router myself? If I were to do it, I would do it because I like to control the DNS servers, and I have a block list that I run. So that's what
okay.
Personally. So that's one use case.
Of course, the easier thing to do is just get internet for your house.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, just get Comcast or so. I mean, some of the plans are really cheap. You can get 25 megabits a month speed.
Comcast.
I don't know what the cheapest plan is now for. I think you can get a 30 megabit plan, right?
Probably.
I think that's their lowest plan.
If you make below a certain income bracket, Spectrum will give you $35 a month for 50 megabit or something.
Oh, okay.
Called Spectrum Assist.
Oh.
I don't know. I need to change it.
I have
Comcast
here. I get 400 megabit service.
Me too.
It's included with my rent. I don't have to pay for it, so it's included with my rent. So
wow, that's a deal.
So I get 400 down, 30 up. Pings 11. So it's pretty good service. It was garbage when I first moved in because the line out front was bad.
Does it slow down during the day?
No, it doesn't slow down at all. When I first moved in here, the quality of service was horrible. The speed was horrible. The jitter was off the roof. So I called Comcast to come out.
Quality of service?
The technician said there's nothing wrong.
What?
Yeah, said there's nothing wrong. I was paying for 400 and I was getting 100 down and my ping was 50.
Yeah.
I said, your Comcast cable here's got rabies. You need to fix it. They thought I was crazy.
Yeah, Spectrum is really good, honestly.
So I called them a second time. Then Comcast came out a second time. Same thing. Said, oh, everything's good. I checked all your lines. Everything's good. So third time I called them, I raised some hell. Yep, I raised some serious hell.
Oh, man.
So finally they send somebody out, and the guy come out, and I explained to him. I said, the other two guys were stupids, dum-dums. Please tell me that you're smarter than them. So I explained to him what the deal was. I told him what the jitter was and this and that. He goes, wow, you're pretty knowledgeable about internet and stuff.
Can't scam you.
And I said, yeah. So they keep saying that it's me. It's how can it be me? It's you. said, well, not you personally, but the guy says, don't worry. I'm smarter than the other two dummies. Okay. So he gets his ladder off his truck. He goes out to the pole, climbs up the pole, puts his meter up there and hooks in there. And then he comes down to the house where it comes into the house. He unplugs the line and hooks his meter in there. And then he unhooks it. He comes over to me. He goes, yep, bad service line. I'll fix it. You'll be fixed in lickety split. I go, now why couldn't the other two dum-dums do that? He goes, well, they're subcontractors. They don't work for companies.
Yeah, man.
Like,
If I have an issue like that, I'm like, I want you to check the line, please. Like, I want you to check from here to here, and I want you to check from here to here.
So after he checked the line out, he put the ticket in, all that stuff. And actually, the record of the last time that line was replaced was 18 years ago.
Wow. Well,
so that line was up there. Through like 4 or 5 hurricanes.
Oh.
90-degree days with the sun beating down on it. It's a black line. So anything that's black gets really hot when the heat hits it. So it expands, contracts. So he told me, he says, yeah, after 18 years, it was just done. He says it was actually probably bad 5 years ago. Just nobody was smart enough to realize that. So
yeah, I've got some I've got underground lines over here. So
that's the best. It's the best way to do it.
Yeah. So you got to tear up your driveway to put a new one in.
Oh, that sucks.
Not the best way to do it.
No. Well, the best way to do it is when you do an underground line, you put it through a conduit, and then you run the line through it. So then when you need to place the line, you just unhook on both ends. You just yank it out.
Yeah.
And then before you yank the old line out, you hook the new line to it, and then you pull it through.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. Yeah, our contractors must not have been, brilliant geniuses.
Must have been dum-dums, huh? Okay.
Because it just sticks out of the ground, and there's no conduit, nothing like that. It's just sticks straight.
Yeah, what's bad about that is if you're weed eating, I've seen that happen before. Somebody was weed eating and it cut the line off.
Oh, man.
Or like in Carlos' case with Cox Cable over there, they run the line across the ground.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That's awful.
Run across the ground. I was like, what? He's paying for like 150 megabit service, and he gets 3 or 4.
What did he say he was paying? Like 150 a month or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bonkers.
Insane, man. That is insane.
Crazy. That wouldn't fly with me.
On the line like that,
I would be on the phone cussing them out every day until they come out and fixed it.
Yep.
So
either you cancel me as a customer or I'm canceling you as a service.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. Some of these companies out there are just so horrible. They're just so bad.
Yep. Because they're monopolies. They can get away with it.
Yep, that's true.
All right. Well, I'm gonna close this out because the kids are waiting on me. We're gonna watch a movie together before they go to bed.
Oh, sweet.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's 1:00. I need to get my ass to bed too.
Yeah, but I appreciate you guys coming on, hanging out.
Oh yeah,
chatting away.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of interesting stuff.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, stay clear of 5G.
Yep.
Stay alive.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Protect your fiber.
And for any of you guys that don't know about my channel, it's RFK Tech. Just check it out there. I got lots of live streams. It's all replays that you can watch and learn about different topics I got out there. So
if you want,
just come on over, subscribe, and check it out. I got a merch store. I got the Patreon page. So I got all that good stuff. So always looking for support.
Let me link your channel.
Oh, okay.
Trying to put some emojis
in it's YouTube, and you just put, I think it's actual RFK Tech. Because I got the custom YouTube name.
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, it's youtube.com, then /C/ then RFK Tech QA. Yep.
RFK goes into much detail.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, it's fun talking tech. It's really cool.
Oh, Google Chrome is just dying right now.
Did you find it?
Found it.
Google Chrome, what are you doing?
Oh, God, I hate Cricket. Bye. Oh, see, you didn't post the one that's the easy one. See there? There's, see, that's the custom URL right there. After you got 100 subscribers, you can do that. You can go get a custom URL on your YouTube channel once you hit 100. So that's what I did. I went there and made it. RFK
Tell people,
QA.
if you pick a custom URL, pick one that you're like really gonna be happy with, because you can't change it afterwards. Man.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, that's what I did there. So all right.
Well, everyone
good
that's
to see
in there,
you again, Tito.
Yeah. I appreciate you
coming through. YFS. Good to see you there, buddy. I'm gonna try to do a live stream tomorrow night. I got another video coming out. I'm getting ready to do a series of videos. I'm going to do a video on each band, LTE 5G band in America. I'm just going to pick one band, and I'm going to talk about it, and then do the next one, and then the next one, and the next one, until I get all the bands covered.
Oh, Carlos in here too.
Hi, Carlos. We was talking about Carlos, and he showed up.
What up?
We was talking about your Cox.
I'll throw another 30 minutes in. Carlos.
That didn't sound good, did it?
What up, Tito?
We was talking about your Cox cable. That didn't sound really good, did it?
Carlos, beware of 5G, bro. 5G kills. Beware of 5G. It kills.
Beware. Oh God, bro.
Yeah, we had a troll in here. Yeah, we had a troll in here saying that.
Yeah, I hear with that, bro.
5G killing everybody.
Yeah, bro. I was tripping, bro. But
what you
man,
buddy?
what's going on? Eating canes.
Oh,
nice.
Well, yeah, because I just had a troll that tried to send $150 worth of pizza to my office.
What? $150 a pizza.
Carlos, what is going on, bro?
Really
I seen that thing on Twitter, and like,
I'm surprised I haven't had any pizza delivered either. Like last
what
time.
happened, dude?
Somebody, I guess, somebody's trying to figure out where I stay, bro. And I mean, they're not doing a good job. The only thing they know is my office, because of course I sent them, because like when I send shit, I use the office address as a return address.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing they really got like on me technically. And if they're smart, bro, like if they had a fucking brain, they would know that I was a twin. So I'm not, like we both have the same name, So there's my dad, him, me. I'm the third. So like at least try to get it right,
Yeah.
Oh man,
exactly.
But
yeah, these haters are just, I don't know. They're attacking me again already too.
It's just the usual internet type shit.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I have an idea who it is. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah. It's probably the same one as before. Yep, it's probably the same one as before.
No. No?
Oh, this is a new one.
I have an idea. I have an idea who it is.
Okay.
Well, you can share that after when I end the broadcast, and we'll just stay on and talk.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm not worried, bro. You know me, bro. They don't got the guts anyways to do anything about it, bro. So they know about my stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know about anybody else. I don't know about nobody else, bro. All I know is about me, bro. And all I'm gonna say is, whoever tries to think that they're slick, that they're being slick in the wrong way, because I am that stupid mofo that will fucking go out to wherever the hell you're at and fuck you up.
Whoa. Yikes.
Oh boy.
Use my language.
That is dude. I'm not, like I told everyone earlier, I'm not monetizing this, bro. So it's free for all. But that's a crazy thing, because like I've been on YouTube since 2011. This is the craziest that I've seen it, that where anyone who's a content creator comes out and speaks truth, and then you guys are catching flack that way, where people are like not only just talking crap on your videos, but then going and trying to dox you, trying to do all kinds of things.
Oh yeah,
this guy got a hand.
Yeah, it's illegal to have an opinion nowadays.
Yeah, pretty much.
Absolutely illegal.
And you can't be a whistleblower. Yeah.
Oh no.
But I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm a whistleblower, and I don't care.
How I know?
Lawrence is in here. What's up, Lawrence?
How I know for sure who it is because they used a certain number that only certain people know. There's only a few people that know that number, and they use this burner line that I have.
Oh,
that's how I mean.
So it's somebody that was your friend and turned enemy.
Well, and they knew, and I sent them something, and it came from, and I put the office address, not the suite number, but just the office, physical address without a suite number. Yeah. And they only knew that number.
See you later,
They
Rack.
didn't know my main number. You know my main one, Ricky. You know which one, the one that starts with 4. You know, the area code. That's my main one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's only a couple people that knew that.
Well, there you go.
That I used that Vegas number, that burner Vegas number.
Yep. True.
Did you ever text me from your main number before?
Yeah, you have my main number.
I think you did. Yeah. Oh, that's when that's the one that you had messaged me from about the iPhone XS before when we met up in Phoenix, right?
Yeah, I have no idea what your main number is.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. I got numbers saved, so I got to put one.
I know 2 numbers that you call me from, but
yeah.
I don't know which one's what, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But that's the thing, bro. Like that person thinks that they're slick Rick, bro, but they screwed up by using that number. They screwed up.
Oh yeah, they revealed themselves.
So that narrowed it down only to several people, bro. Like if you're gonna order some troll stuff, bro, how are you gonna use the number of a person? Like, it's hilarious.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Dude, what did they do with the pizzas?
Well, they were gonna come, but they didn't have a suite number, and I told them I ain't ordered none, man.
Yeah,
I ain't ordered none.
Oh, so they even had your number?
Yeah, they used that burner number.
That's really stupid.
Oh, that was the stupidest thing they did. They just revealed themselves.
Basically.
Well,
jeez.
Yeah. That's stupid. I don't know why people do that. That's pretty juvenile.
I mean, the worm used his North Carolina number when he sent me pizza too, so that was a dead giveaway where that came from. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not smart.
Yeah,
like I said, we're dealing with peanut brains.
Big brain.
Peanut brains.
Bro. But the thing is Tito is just like, it makes you feel that why do these people feel like they have to sit here and physically try to find out where you're at and all that? Like, what does that matter to them? No. You're here to help them out.
You're shattering their illusion of T-Mobile.
They want to send you. They want to send you bad things.
It's just gotten way out of hand from what I've seen before in the past. This is like ridiculous.
This is wild, huh?
Yeah, it's going too far because I mean, you're like I said before. Yeah, there's a cult-like following to T-Mobile. I get that because of what John Ledger built when he was running it.
I mean,
but truth is truth, facts.
Well, all I'm gonna say is this person probably lives in their basement, probably in the mama's house or daddy's house.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
They probably got They're probably a damn drug addict, and
sounds like it.
And they
habitual liar.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. You said it perfect, Ricky. I can't even say it any better than that.
I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, I know.
We'll go like this because the live stream's been running for a while, so I'm actually gonna end the broadcast. We'll stay on and talk here for a minute. Cool.
Check out the Raspberry Pi.
Yeah. Just talking about.
Dude, so what's up with Starlink, man? You know they're sending certain people. You can be a beta tester. They're starting to take beta testing applications.
Yeah, they are taking beta testers. Yes, they are in certain, but you have to be in an area. You got to be in the extreme northern states. I talked about this on my live stream. I showed everybody the actual box where you have to be in to be the tester.
But no, actually, they're letting South people too. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna close out. I'm closing out right now. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
See you guys later.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.